My goodness, and we are back. Happy Sunday, all. Ready to duke it out with a rock and an ancient fae creature, I think, or something like that. Maybe. Just saying. I feel like Puck would have a lot to say about this.
Puck would not be on board, I would think, right? Puck would be like a hard pass on this fight.
Puck had a friend who was a rock.
Aww.
And we flew on his back for a while.
Damn, how times change.
Cold.
Boy, Tally, that says a lot right there. Where Puck was just this bubbly, effervescent individual last campaign, I feel like Karina is that dark, hidden side that Puck was never allowed to embrace.
I did engage in cannibalism like very recently, and you guys were cool with it. So what does that say about you?
Yeah, that's fair.
I've kind of made fun of you the whole time, but sure.
You were cool with it.
Yeah, he was cool with it.
Though.
You're all cannibalists cool by association.
Oh. So
I thought it was just some changeling thing.
Where we last left off, after a 2-month hiatus of getting things done, making inquiries, and trying to figure out some additional details regarding the Iron Collective, as well as the possible involvement of King's Fall and the Hellcatch Valley, as well as kind of opening up new shops, new storefronts, and bringing new ideas and thoughts into the group. The team eventually met up back at the speakeasy in the basement of the Prancing Centaur, here where they were attacked by a group they learned call themselves the Firekeepers, an ancient group that once existed a long time ago and then seemed to have fallen out of the histories for many years. They seem to have returned, and possibly under the employ of the under the Iron Collective, perhaps, as it seems that they were very much eager on focusing on capturing Melody. Why that was their focus is kind of still lingering out there. Once the team discussed this with Jamanza Ord, as well as understanding the new formation of the Chandei Quorum Council with Jamanza Ord's backing of the new houses and new, what one might call, loyalists, the hands of Ord are now in charge of the different regions of the Wardens. And as a reward, the team was offered an airship known as the Skycatcher. This now allows them to travel around a little bit more, whereas the skiff was more limiting. They're now in possession of an airship that may allow them to travel even further. The team decided to go and pay a visit to a location in the Odoran Wilds known as the Heartmoor
Hamlet.
Known as the Heartmoor. The idea being that possibly the nearby ruins of the Heartmoor may contain a celestial or astral gate that could help Professor Jalbatros and his husband Giancarlo find their way back to their home plane of existence. Here the team began to traverse the Odoran Wilds and came across two very interesting things. One is they came across a rock who inhabited a rather large nested area in the upper tiers of the trees of the Odoran Wilds. And while there, they discovered a cylinder, which seemed to be linked to the idea of an imagery of an angel weeping on the cylinder and possibly connected to some kind of celestial ruin or some kind of celestial place that might have been nearby that this rock had brought it back to its nest. However, Karina attempted to use B-Sense to connect with Archon's mind to find, to see if there was any connected secrets to Archon's mind related to Regina. And here, the team had finally discovered that this creature, this rock, is actually a true polymorphed archfey whose memory may have been tampered with as well. Might explain its strange behavior. While Karina and Forn disagreed about what to do next, while the rock was absent, the team not leaving the nest yet seemed to have angered the rock. And as it returned, it made them, or tried to make them leave. They refused to do so because of the back and forth between Karina and Forn, which angered the rock and began to attack immediately.
It was the detect thoughts of the rock that pissed off the rock.
Correct. The detect thoughts by Karina. At first, the surface thoughts being a little elusive and a little evasive. However, the subsequent deeper thought, trying to figure out their true thoughts, seemed to have triggered its anger specifically, which then, when we left off, I need everybody to roll for initiative, please.
Okay.
Ugh.
Oh, there's that sound of Eritrea rolling dice. Ugh.
No, that was me.
Oh, that was you?
Yeah.
Normally, it's like, because normally Eritreos are Ashley. He normally always rolls low.
Yep, yeah, just wait till you see this one.
See?
Oh, no.
Ooh, cool rock though.
All right. That in mind, let's
Ooh.
check out everybody's. Well, you know what? We haven't played this one for a while. We can play this one.
What a fun battle for the only character that can't fly.
Well, technically, you can traverse the treetops.
You
That's
can
true.
jump really, really high, though, right?
I can jump pretty good.
Yeah.
So the treetops are traversable because they are quite sizable. So,
Okay.
all right. What do we got? We've got. Are my eyes deceiving me? What is Karina's? Is that a
14.
14? I thought it was a 24.
And we should have let you think that.
Yeah,
We
yeah.
rolled kind of rough this time.
I can't tell what Professor Giancarlo got.
Yeah, what'd you get, Professor? Assuming he's there, he's mute.
I think he stepped away to grab dinner for a second.
17 and
Oh, yeah.
21 according to the
Oh.
chats.
Oh, yeah. 17 and 21.
Professor's first, Giancarlo
All right.
is second.
Well,
Bring it
no,
up front.
Professor's first, The Rock is second.
Well, yeah, I mean, as far as our order goes.
Yeah. Which is unfortunate because the Professor is not here.
Well, if somebody has to step up and take their place, I guess it has to be. I guess it ought to be.
No, it'll be The Rock to go first, obviously.
Well, we tried.
All right. He is going to invoke his Archfey spirit. So for 1 AP, there are now 2 of him.
Nice.
Now you don't know which is which. So it's 1 AP to invoke Archfey Spirit. He will. You know what? He's going to take 2 attacks on you, Karina. First, the beak attack. That is a 4 plus 10 is a 14 to hit.
That will miss.
Okay. And then a claw attack. 10 plus 10 is a dirty 20.
That'll hit.
That'll hit. That is going to be 7 plus 5. 12 points of slashing or piercing damage. Let's see. He's got 2 AP left. He will use his wings. He'll use Hurricane Wing. I need Eritrea, Forn, Karina, Melody to make strength saves, if you would, please.
Strength. Oh, boy.
All right.
Dirty 20.
Dirty 20, that will save. You will not be knocked prone, but you will take half damage.
I got a 15.
15 to DC is a 16, so you will be knocked prone and take damage.
All right.
I rolled a 16, but my strength is -2, so 14.
14, yeah, that's going to be knocked prone. Karina, what'd you get?
still get the +4 thing?
Uh,
No,
I-
you're not
No,
in
this
range.
is a
don't think you're
save,
within
not.
10. Well, you would get it on a save, but I don't think you're within 10.
Oh yeah,
feet of
you're not
either of
within 10
us.
feet of. Yeah,
So that's an 11.
11. So that will knock you prone as well. Forn take half of 12 points of bludgeoning damage. Melody, Eritrea, and Karina take 12 points of bludgeoning damage, and you'll be knocked prone.
All right.
And then both he and his spirit will move up. Let's see. Oh, that's because it's the bottom. That's right. So they will move. They will both move 25 feet up in the air for their final AP. That will finish their turn. Karina, you are up with Forn on deck.
Does Eric want to go first?
No, it's fine. I missed that. We'll just roll me into the last. That's fine.
Well, no, it'd be actually be better if you go. It's actually better if you go now because the rock was going to go right after you anyway. So it's actually better if you go now. Now that you're back,
That's fine. All right.
you and
I know
Giancarlo are over here. I forgot where your link is for his Hero Forge.
I just posted one to the Discord
Okay.
chat.
Awesome. I will take care of that later. So I borrowed one of my other Era Cochrane minis. So
No
Giancarlo is on the airship. You're nearest the airship. The rock went after Karina. It summoned its Archfey spirit, so there are now two of them. So you're not sure which one is which. It then used its wings with like hurricane wing effect, which knocked Eritrea, Karina, and Melody to the ground. And that would have gone right after you. So you get to go now.
Okay. So my first question you already answered was going to be, did I see which of the rocks summoned which? But no, I don't know that.
Yeah, it's kind of like a version of mirror image.
Okay. So I'm going to fly at the one closest to me. So I guess the one that's slightly lower.
Okay.
I'm just going to try to hit it with my maul. Just try to do a normal attack on him.
Okay.
So I doubt that hits. First attack would be a 13.
13 is going to miss, unfortunately.
Okay, second attack. Ooh, yay, 26.
26 will definitely hit with an extra d4 of damage.
Okay. That's a 2d6 plus 4. And then that's D4.
Oh, wait, sorry. I have to roll first. My bad. Hold on. That will actually hit his spirit, so go ahead and roll for damage. His spirit takes the damage instead of him.
All right, let's see what we got. We got, it's not much. Oh, and I did roll my fire on that. My apologies. So 5, 8 regular damage, 2 fire damage plus 4.
Okay. That's 2 attacks, so that's 2 AP so far. You got 2 AP left.
No, it's I get 2 attacks per action, so that was.
I thought you already did 2 attacks. Because your first one missed and your second one hit.
Yeah, sorry. I thought, okay, so I moved and then I attacked, so that's 2 AP.
Correct.
But yeah,
Yep.
Okay. All right, since I'm here, I'm going to switch targets, and I'm going to try to hit the other one. God, I keep pulling up Giancarlo's sheet. Well, I don't want to do that.
Yeah,
I'm gonna try
both
to
of
hit
them are
him.
relatively close to each other. So, yeah, you could choose. It doesn't matter who you choose to attack because it's. I have to roll on a d6 when you do attack. If you hit.
All right, I'm going to try doing my renamed Inflict Wounds, my Thunderous Screech, which is a con 16. So
Con
got to
16.
do. Which is, so to do that would be I have to roll a 12 to cast, right?
Yes, you do.
Okay, I got that. It's a 16.
Okay. Reminds
Yes,
me. Let me get that.
It's a con 16.
Con 16. That is going to be an 8 plus 5 is 13. So that will fail.
All right. I actually need to do that, but I'll take it. I was just click on that to get that, but I'll take the roll damage. He takes 19 thunder damage.
Okay. All right. 19
Alright,
thunder damage.
I believe that ends the professor's turn because that's a spell.
Yes, that is 2 AP. That'll end your turn. And what's Giancarlo's? He's a 17, right, for initiative?
So I think
Yes.
he's next.
Okay, so the rock would have gone, which he already did. Now Giancarlo is up with Karina on deck.
All right. First, I want to do a. I am within 5 feet of the rock. I mean, I did a physical attack to one of them, right? And I hit
Who?
one of the rocks with the professor.
Yeah, you're technically in base.
Okay, I'm just reading this real fast.
Giancarlo is over at the airship.
You're fine. Yeah, I just gotta kind of coordinate this between two of them. It's not the. It's need to make sure. I'm gonna do a sneak attack if I can on the one that I hit. So I have to roll to attack with my. Oh, hey, you. Get back down. So I'm gonna roll to attack him with my pepper box.
Okay. What's the range on your pepper box?
80/320.
Minimum 80. Okay, yeah, so you're definitely in range.
Okay, I'll take that. 26 to hit.
26 will hit with an extra D4 of damage.
Okay, let me roll that. And I'm going to use my sneak attack on that. Would that be another AP, or is that rolled into one action?
No, that's part of your ability.
Okay, so I will roll the damage on that separately in just a second because this is weird. Let's see. So first, initially, it does.
It's funny. There's a nest chart for rocks, and one of the results is, it says, "What do you find in the rock's nest?" One of the results is a live elephant.
Woo!
I mean, it did eat one last time.
Yeah, it did eat one last time.
I guess it checks
The
out.
initial damage is 13, just regular damage from that.
Okay.
So, and then with the sneak attack, I'm rolling that now on roll 20, just because I don't really have that many d6 in front of me without making.
Okay. Yep. Go for it.
Not bad. And then the sneak attack does 25 to him.
Okay.
All right.
Got 3 AP left.
Cool. Double checking something because Giancarlo is not really built for this, and I did not spec it out particularly well. I will go ahead and switch over to the other rock and attempt to hit him.
The problem is they're treated as one target.
So I got to roll that at disadvantage.
Yep.
Okay, that did not hit. That's going to be 11.
Yep. 11 will miss. Floor dice.
Oh, nice. Oh, all right. I don't think I can. Beyond that. Let me double check something else real fast. Oh. I will go ahead and give myself steady aim on this next one, so I can't move my next turn, but that gives me advantage, which would presumably be negated, so it's regular disadvantage.
Correct.
But, yeah. All right, so actually, that's not bad. That's a 19.
19 will hit. Go ahead and roll for damage.
Okay. It's just 1d10 plus. Usually roll the wrong dice in the first one, but it's not worth it. Yeah, 1d10 plus 5. Oh, not bad. That is 15 damage.
All right. Believe you have 1 AP left.
I don't think I have anything.
Oh, wait, no. Steady aim, is that normally a bonus action?
It's an ability. It's
It's a rogue ability.
it's a combat feature. Was it? Yeah, it is considered an action in combat, so I can't move on my next turn. It's like a coming action.
Yeah, but to use steady aim is to use steady aim something that costs.
An action.
Yeah, it's as a bonus action, so that would be
Okay, so that'd be an AP, so that would finish your turn. That'd be all 4 AP. All right, Karina, you are up with with Forn on deck. Because for some reason, Forn is the only one that puts Kurt in front of Forn, and everyone else does it the other way around.
Is the rock within 30 feet?
Karina, no. The rock is hovering No, I said he moved up 30 feet. So yeah, you're
25,
prone on the treetop, and the rock is hovering 30 feet above you.
I'm going to do to point at it and do True Strike to try and figure out which is the original,
Okay.
and if it can be charmed.
Okay. True strike. There's no save, right? That's just you point and.
It's a pact cantrip, so I do it at will, and it doesn't expand any spell slots.
Yeah, but is there a save associated with it?
True Strike. No.
Interesting.
And on the next turn, I gain advantage on my first attack roll against it.
Okay. I'll double check something on that. Guided by a flash of magical insight, you make one attack with the weapon used in the spell casting. So you still have to attack. You have to attack first, right?
That's not the version I have. It's True Strike, Legacy, Divination cantrip, cast at will.
Okay, you're using Legacy then. You're using the Legacy True Strike.
Oh, is it different?
2024 is different for True Strike. So
Okay.
2024 is guided by a flash of magical insight. You make one attack with the weapon used in the spell's casting. The attack uses your spell casting ability for the attack and damage rolls instead of using strength or dex. If the attack deals damage, it can be radiant damage or weapon's normal damage.
I see. So I will amend that in my spell list. Until then, do I need to roll against it?
Well, are you rolling to attack? Or you? I mean, you could swap that spell out now if you want and do something else.
It's
Cantrip.
it's my boon cantrip, so it will take a minute because I'll have to go to like.
Oh, that's right. It's your boon.
Yeah. Just so, do I need to roll an attack roll against it in order to do True Sight? If so, it might not be worth it.
Well, what's interesting is that the 2024 True Strike doesn't say anything about learning anything from hitting the creature.
Yeah, the 2014 one, I think she's used it in battle before as the legacy version.
Yeah, so we could keep the legacy version if that's what you want to keep. I'm okay with that.
Okay, if it's okay to keep it, and at least until I can change it later.
Okay, yeah, that's fine.
Friends.
She's been consistent with it though. I mean, it's consistent.
That's fair. No, that's fair. That's fair. So
you point and learn one thing about its defenses.
So I'm going to point to one and see if it can be charmed.
It is immune to charm.
It is immune to charm.
And you get the feeling that might be because of its Fey heritage.
That's fair. Okay, so no compulsion then. So
you still have 3 AP left.
I'm gonna try and banish it.
Ooh, interesting.
It's a save of 16 charisma.
16 charisma. That is a 14 plus. Let me see what its charisma modifier is. That's a 14 minus 1.
Oh.
So I am going to use legendary resistance.
No.
Primarily because if a Fey creature is banished, where do they actually go?
Did you roll your spell?
But yeah, you got to roll your spell casting.
Spell casting hit thing.
Let's see. That's gonna be 6 plus 9.
So 15, you're good. Spell would have gone off. It succeeded, but he uses legendary resistance against it. You have 1 AP left.
Do I have the potential of just going under the trees where it hopefully cannot see me?
Yeah, you could crawl and take cover in the boughs and branches of the trees. Absolutely.
Okay, so yeah, so I'm gonna use that time to move downwards and hide myself between the branches.
Yeah, give me a stealth check if you would, please.
That's a 17.
17. Nice. That'll finish your turn. Foreign, you are up with Melody on deck.
All right. Foreign is so I'm gonna activate my ring of fly and fly up to underneath the rock, like out of range of their hit, but underneath them. Yeah. And I'm gonna yell at everybody, "Get out of here! Leave the bird alone, or else."
Anything else you're doing?
And then I'm going to activate my talisman that Karina is holding.
Okay.
She's got one of my talismans. It's a bonus action to do this.
So it's an
I'll
AP.
just, as an
Yeah.
AP, yeah.
Yeah.
And I will message you, Tally, what I'm telling you.
Oh God. Okay.
I'll message Storyteller so he knows what I'm saying too.
Okay.
Ooh, mysterious.
And that's all I'm doing on my turn.
Okay. I'll finish your turn. Melody, you are up with Air Trio on deck.
Okay. A rules question. Do creatures have to understand the language you're speaking in order to obey a command spell? It does not say anything in the text of the rule.
Technically, he's not. Well, he's true polymorphed into a rock, but he maintains his archfey spirit. So yes, he would be able to understand commands, and command is a spell, and it's not charm. I don't believe it's a charm effect. So yeah, he would be able to understand. Absolutely.
Okay, so I'm going to try to command him to flee so that we can get some time to run away.
Gotcha.
So
Love
I'm
it.
going to shout, "Flee!" And it's Wisdom 16.
Give me that spell casting roll
Oh,
first.
that's right. All right. Let's see. What level am I casting this at? Oh, it's a level 1 spell. Okay.
One of the most underutilized level 1 spells in my opinion.
I barely got it. I got a 12.
A 12?
Yeah,
Okay. Now I need to make a wisdom save, I believe.
that's right. Of 16.
16. So this is his Fey spirit, which is a +4 on the save. That is a 17 +4 for a 21.
I would love to silvery barbs him.
You got it. Spend your reaction to Silvery Barbs.
And
Reroll.
I probably have to.
Oh, you're going to kill me. That's a 13 +4.
A 13. Oh, dang it. All right.
I mean, you
well,
can Silvery Barbs it again if you want.
all right. I mean, I got unlimited spell slots. One more silvery barb. Let's do it.
Yeah. Oh, wait. Those are spells, though. So you have to do casting rolls. Sorry.
Okay, yeah, I have been. So this, I got a 12 on the first one. I rolled a 10, so I got an 18 on the second one. I just rolled a 19, so I got a 27 on the third
So you're
one.
good. That is going to fail. He's going to use his last legendary resistance to pass.
All right. That's my turn.
All right. That will finish your turn. Air Trail, you are up, and then we'll be at the top of the second round with Professor Jalbatros on deck.
Would it?
I love making you guys think about before, because it's such a it's a weird thing to be in a battle you don't quite want to be in.
Yeah. Would calm emotions work on a rock?
I would say calm emotions would give somebody else advantage on another wisdom-based effect. Because is there a save for calm emotions? I want to say
charisma save, but the thing is, it says each humanoid in a 20-foot sphere.
no. It'd have to be a creature.
Yeah, what a bummer.
Dang, that would have been really good.
That would have been
Yeah,
pretty
but
cool.
Can I go, because I still haven't utilized it, maybe I'll find something cool in it that'll solve this whole solution, or this whole problem. Can I go into my magic mansion that I was given a few sessions ago by, and there's
By
random
Scanlan.
by Scanlan.
Oh yeah, that's right. You have a magic mansion now, don't you?
Yeah.
It's like a little pocket figurine, a little pocket door
Mhm.
thing that you can use. I mean, let me double check the spell duration because it's supposed to. It's not a spell cast, but it does use its duration effect. So let me just double check that really quick. Why is that not coming up?
It's
Maybe it's one
4,
word.
right?
What's that?
Isn't it 4 on the list there? Mordenkainen's magnificent.
Oh yeah. You're right. It is.
Yeah.
It seemed very wordy.
Yeah.
Casting time is 1 minute, so it would take 1 minute of time to invoke the figurine.
That's not worth it, I don't think.
That'd be 10 rounds for you to
Yeah.
pull that off.
Yeah, that's not going to happen.
Ooh, things are about to get spicy. I just read Kurt's message to Karina. But of course, you said it directly to Tally's character.
Yep.
Okay. It'll get spicy. Can't remember last time I had solid PvP battle.
I have this might be a little crazy, guys. And
Do it.
it might cause problems.
Do it.
Are you going to eat the stone
Do
heart?
it.
Eat the stone. We have a brain eater. Why don't we have a heart eater? You know, just
This might cause some drama within us, but I am such a believer in Thorn, and I just think he has his mind in the right place. I'm going to cast Hold Person on Karina.
Excuse you?
All right. Well, you are closest to her. What's your passive perception,
My
Artria?
passive perception is 14.
She rolled a 17 on her stealth. So if you want to try to find her, you'd have to spend an AP making a perception check to try to find
I'll do that. I'll do
Okay,
that.
go for it.
This is just too fun.
I'll show you fun. I'll show you all fun.
Hey,
I am the great
19.
Karina of the West.
I got a 19 on that perception check.
Oh shit! So as you start looking around for Karina, you can see her. She's kind of like tucked herself into the branches and into the foliage of the tree. She's holding on, like just kind of looking up at the rock, staying hidden. So you can see her now. So if you're going to cast Hold Person, I need a casting roll first.
Which should be, so it's a second level, so I need to be 12.
Yep, 12 or higher.
I beat it. I got a 14 plus 8. That's 22.
Okay, there you go. 22 will definitely beat it. So you're successful in your casting roll. I believe it's a wisdom save or a con save.
Wisdom.
Wisdom save. All right, Karina, go ahead and give me a wisdom save as you feel Aerotrail's magic, his divine love for Thorn, just overwhelm you and try to hold you in place.
17.
That definitely beats it. Karina's like, back off.
Oh, you all meet the wrath of Karina.
Lightning shoots out of her eyes.
I mean, don't you technically owe like all of us for saving your life at least once?
That's not the point. It's not the
Also,
point.
I hope
You
you
guys
guys
allowed trauma to die. I get the feeling that Karina's never forgiven.
What? No,
any-
allowed. We weren't even around when he died.
I think Karina has also multiple times put down money for something and been like, "We're square, guys."
yeah,
No,
yeah.
He has marked that down every single time.
No, you guys all still owe me like rebate and shit. Okay.
Yeah,
No.
rebates, discounts, forever dinners. You got 2 AP left, Eritrea.
I think I only have 1.
Oh yeah,
think
you're right
I have
because you
one.
had to try to find her. So you've got 1 AP left.
So you're lucky I don't get to try to hold her to you again.
Of
You lost me.
No, I
Saucy.
can't remember exactly, and I apologize for this.
Yeah.
If I'm using a spell as a bonus action, is that still 2 AP? I
Um,
want to cast
no.
Spiritual Weapon just to have it out there. Just like
spiritual
all right,
weapon. Well,
because it's a spell, but it's a you can use it as a
It's
bonus.
a bonus action cast spell, though. Yeah.
yeah, that's true. No, that's one of those few rarities that we never really converted very well. So we'll just say that's 1 AP. It's one of those few things that you can cast that's only 1 AP instead of 2 AP. Kind of like casting Shield as a reaction, 1 AP versus 2 AP.
All right, so
But it's a spell, correct?
it's a spell. Yeah.
So you still have to make a spell casting. You still have to make a spell casting roll.
No. God damn it! I got. Oh wait, no, I beat it. I got a 15.
Okay, yeah. The look on Melody's face when you're like, no.
I was like, is it our first time?
Oh
So
my
I
god. that-
No, he failed
my-
before. He failed last time.
Great.
Yeah,
that's
he did.
right, but it was awesome. Like we all.
Yeah, it was
great
good
fail, but
rather
it was
than
a fail,
bad.
yeah.
Yeah.
I rolled like a 92 on my D100.
Oh
result.
yeah.
Yeah, it ended
was
up being
great.
a really good outcome.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So I
We all
essentially
got
have my
healed.
spiritual weapon cast, but I can't use it because that was my last action.
No, you can use it. So in the spell, it says you can summon it and use it at the same time that you summon it. So you can use it to attack if you choose to.
So I'm not going to use it to attack, but I'm going to put it right up against Karina's throat.
What the fuck, dude?
Saucy.
Just as like a threat of like, come on,
Saucy.
like.
What did I do? Y'all are haters.
You started this fight.
Yeah,
You,
like,
you
like,
alone.
also just trying to make
I
it
mean,
I
technically,
was
the
getting
Rock.
information that was good for all of us.
Technically, the
No.
Archon started the fight.
Nuh-uh.
So technically,
He told us to leave,
so that'll
and we were gonna
finish
go,
Air
and
Trios.
somebody
No,
detected
no,
his thoughts and pissed him off.
no. It's all about physics,
Information
not.
that is a fuck.
It's all about physics, not forensics. Very different. All right, top of the second round, Professor Jalbatros, you are up with the Rock on deck. With
Okay.
Archon on deck. I should remind myself, technically it's Archon.
You're fine.
I'll say this much, Professor. You are noticing a bit of a schism going on here. While Thorn and Eritreos seem to be in the same kind of perspective, Melody is probably trying to get the Rock to leave, is the vibe that you're picking up from Melody. Meanwhile, you're just like, what's the problem? Just keep hitting it until it goes away.
I don't know quite about that because I am a conscientious guy. First thing I want to do, I do not know how you would want to count this for AP, but I want to, if possible, use my reserved question from my commune, feather commune from last session. I
Yeah,
have
it's
one
single.
more
It would
question
just
mark.
cost you an AP to use it.
That's
Yeah.
fine. I just want to kind of get that. It's like not even really wait for a response, but like, can you make me understood to them? Because they're birds. I know they're not his creatures, but
He does make you understand Archon's mind. Archon's mind is pure anger, frustration, and something akin to the beginning of madness.
so first thing is I'm going to try to de-escalate. So I'm going to I assume I have a like a lanyard or just something on my maul. I'm gonna let it slip out of my hand.
I mean, you can always declare that the strike's going to make the weapon. It's not lethal. That way it does damage without the intent of killing.
I have absolutely no idea what you just said there. You broke up real
The
bad.
sound went really funky for a second.
Yeah, I didn't know what that was.
So you can always declare your weapon to be non-lethal.
Okay.
So you can
cool.
still do damage to it, but you're not trying to do damage to kill it. You're just doing damage to it.
Okay. I'm not actually trying to hit it at all. I want to make it. I want to demonstrate to the Rock that I am unarmed. Like I'm coming at him like with open arms, essentially. Like, and then just say,
Okay.
I will go ahead and use. God, this is the downside of having two windows open. I think it's thaumaturgy, just so I can yell it really loudly in. I don't know if Rimnus is translating my words or if I'm just intrinsically speaking its language, and just kind of be like, "We apologize for our actions. We mean you no harm."
Give me a persuasion check.
All right.
Well, I'll let you pick persuasion or intimidation.
Oh, persuasion. I'm so much more persuasive than I'm intimidating. Okay, that's not terrible. Let me take a look. I believe that is I believe that's a 16.
A 16. I'm going to have him make an insight check. Oh, yeah, that's going to fail. So as far as he's concerned, he just simply does not believe you.
All right.
You could feel his mental anguish and his anger kind of getting louder in your mind. His anger getting more kind of chaotic and erratic. I'll say this much with that good persuasion roll and the fact that you're holding back. You get the feeling that there's a kind of magical, I don't want to say corruption, but like a magical deformity or a magical mutation that's kind of revealing itself because of this strange encounter that's kind of unfolded.
All right, I got to find out what the name of this thing is. I know what I want to do. It's just I'm bad at remembering all this stuff. And laying on hands is not helping. I just want. I'm still within base of one of them, I assume, right?
Correct. Well, they're treated as a single target, so you're in base.
I'm sorry, I'm within base of.
Yeah.
And so I just want to. If I got to roll as an attack, that's fine. Just roll to put my hand on it, and I'm going to give it a few hit points back. Gotta keep clicking on John Carlos because normally I have StreamYard on one side and this is closer. I do a lay on hands healing. So
give me an attack roll. Give me an unarmed attack strike.
That's right.
Because he's not a willing participant.
What is unarmed? I believe it's still. Yeah, it's a +8. That's fine. Ooh, that's a nat 20 actually.
Nice. How much lay on hands do you want to do?
I'm going to go ahead. I don't know how much we gave him, but I will go ahead and do I want to hedge my bets a little bit. I will give him 20 points back, just so I'm healing him, but I'm also not stupid.
Fair.
I don't. If this is a, do I have an action left, or is that my last action? I think that's my third, right?
Yeah, you still have 1 AP left.
Okay, I'm just going to kind of keep my hand on it and then just say, with thaumaturgy again, just loud but gently, just trust me.
Give me another persuasion roll. I love this creativity.
That is a 24. Let me double check that. I think that's it's supposed to be. That's 16 plus 8, 24.
Nice.
That's pretty good.
That is pretty good. Let me give another. I'm going to give him advantage on this insight check because of your. Holy shit! I just rolled a 2 and a 3. Are you kidding me right now?
This guy is having a bad day.
Yeah, I'm having a bad day. Yeah, he still doesn't believe you. He is descending into what feels like the first traces of madness.
I mean, that was my last AP. So
yeah, the rock is going to go, and since you are such a beautiful, yummy snack, he's going to take a beak attack at you. I'm going to spend 2 AP, so I have advantage on my next 3 attacks.
Okay.
That is going to be double 7s, my friends.
All right.
So that's going to be gambler's luck for a crit.
Okay.
Give me a strength save for starters.
My strength to... Oh, and I can do a +4. So that's fine.
Because I know you're pretty buff. You're swole, as they like to say.
That is a... Without the +4 that I assume I get from Melody being there, that is a 23.
Being 19, I don't think Melody's close enough to you.
Okay.
Because you're 30 feet up in the air.
You're fine. Okay. Well, I said that is without.
Okay,
because I still
that
have
will
five.
prevent you from being swallowed. You will take 29 points of piercing damage.
Jeez Louise.
And then he's going to take his claw attack at you.
I gotta do math.
I just rolled double twos. What the F?
What?
Nice.
I forgot that first one was a crit.
Yeah.
So his beak normally does 2d10 plus 5. So what damage did you take for piercing?
29.
No, 3d10 plus 5. Sorry. So it's 29. So you also take an additional 35 points
Oh no.
of piercing
Ouch.
damage. And now you're going to take another 39 points of piercing damage because that was another crit.
The professor is unconscious. I'm falling through the trees.
No, because he's going to spend his last AP to swallow you.
Oh, cool.
So you just watch as Professor Jalbatras starts to go unconscious and starts falling away. You watch the rock catches him, throws him in the air, and swallows him whole.
Can I silvery barbs before? Because he has to make an attack to swallow, right? Or does he not?
Well, he does have a special ability as a rock that if a specific target of that he's striking is reduced to 0, then the swallow effect does not get a save, and it just kind of happens as part of the reduced to 0.
Okay.
But it's still a concentration. So if he takes enough damage, he would regurgitate up the unconscious Professor Jalbatras.
Okay.
So Professor Jalbatras has now been swallowed. That will finish the rock's turn. Giancarlo, you are up with Karina on deck.
Okay, so he's pissed. For purposes of this, does me being there still count with him being within 5 feet of another person? The rock.
No, because you're unconscious, so it doesn't
All right,
count
well,
as being an ally in base.
Okay. Well, in that case, I'm going to use the first one, which I can use my... God, where are you? I did this specifically so it would stop fucking doing that, but that's on me. I moved my tab so I would stop doing it, and then I did the exact same thing. So, all right, I'm going to try shooting him with my pepper box again. So just a normal attack. 19? Will that hit?
19 will hit. Go ahead and roll damage.
All right, and that is 1d10 plus 5. What are you? Okay, that is a total of 10 damage.
10 points of damage. Let me see which one takes it. He does not have to roll a concentration save because the spirit will take it.
All right. Before I do anything else, I'm going to use... I can do this every turn. I will use my... Oh, I'm sorry, I can't because it's not a sneak attack. I can probably do that. But I will use Vex because of the pistol, so I get advantage on the next turn.
Yes, you do.
Which is fine.
Which makes it a regular attack if you take another attack at him.
Yeah, where did my other dice?
Are you... Wait, no, this is your second attack, correct?
Correct. This is the second one.
Okay, because Giancarlo gets 2 attacks per round? Or per
No, he
turn,
only gets
correct?
1, but
Oh,
Vex
that's
is
right, he's
if I hit
rogue.
with the pistol. Yeah,
That's right, he's rogue. But because you
So
hit with the
that's all
pistol,
I-
your next attack has advantage. Got you.
Correct, yes. So,
But this would be a
Because
regular roll because this is your second attack on the same target.
yep. Ooh, okay, that's cool. That's a 24 to hit.
That'll hit. Roll for damage.
Okay, and I'm just reading something in the notes real quick. So
Okay.
give me a second. Cool. All right, this one I can do the next one, but I'll get with you on that in a bit. But let's see. Damage from that is 11. But because I had advantage on that, I can do a sneak attack on him. So I get to roll 5d6, which
Yep. Go for it.
I have 5d6 in front of me. No, you shut that.
You can hear all of Kurt's kids in the background.
I know. I keep telling them. I keep telling them to stop.
Well, they're kids. Why should they listen to you?
They're watching.
You
Superman.
can't even get Karina to listen to you. What makes you think they're going to listen to you?
So that is an additional 19 damage to him.
Nice. Hold on, let me do some quick math. That's 30.
Not over 20, so it's
65, 65, 68, 70. Oof, the spirit is almost gone. So the spirit took all of that.
All right. I guess the only thing I can do now is I don't have any spells, unfortunately. I don't think I have any bonus action I can really do. I can't move, so the only thing I can do is keep attacking. Would this be double disadvantage or regular disadvantage? Right
This
now?
would be double disadvantage because your third attack on him.
All right, I gotta contain this shit because otherwise it's going everywhere.
Oh my god, that hero forged figure of Giancarlo is gorgeous.
Oh, it's great. So this sucks. This sucks a lot because my normal dice that I roll was a 15. Then the traitor fucking gay dice I rolled, thanks Professor, was a 2. And then my sexual dice I rolled was a crit fail.
Oh no! You do understand what happens when you crit fail with a pistol.
I misfired. So yeah,
you misfired and your pistol is now jammed.
Yeah.
I think there's a damage table. I think there's a table I have you roll on, Ford, right? For your misfires.
Yeah, it's on the gun itself, it's on the weapon itself.
Yeah, reload, misfire. Whenever you take attack roll, so successful tools check.
There should be something on there that you rolled.
It's like roll a d6, and then one way or the other, it's either needs to be repaired outside of battle or action can repair.
Yeah, I got it. It's the attack misses and the weapon can't be used again. It's you spend an action to try and repair it. Repair your firearm, you may make a successful Tinker's Tools check. DC equals 8 plus misfire score. So in my case, I believe it is a 2.
Oh, that's right, because pepper box. It's not like it's different than the rules for your rifle.
Yep.
Yeah.
Okay.
So I just have to roll a 10 to repair it. So I'll try that real fast. Cool, I got an 18. So yeah, it's repaired for the next round, but that's all I'm doing.
Okay. That will finish your turn. Karina, you are up with Thorn on deck.
Okay.
So far, you've seen Eritrea take a defensive position against you. The spiritual weapon's like hovering right up next to you underneath the trees in your hiding spot. And of course, you receive I would have preferred it to be a much more cautionary warning than the typical craziness that is Thorn. But you've also obviously got a warning from Thorn to not harm the bird.
As a free action, I give both of them the bird.
You know what, Karina? D6 inspiration. That was not only the good use of a physical pun.
D12.
You pulled in the essence of the encounter as well. That's beautiful. I love it. Love it.
Because I'm gonna need it.
Hey, it's Earthen.
And now that it has eaten my friend, I am properly angry at the stupid bird. So
yeah, it ate Professor.
Yeah, no, it ate the good bird. The bad bird ate the good bird, and I don't like that. So I'm going to first do False Life on myself real quick, which is also a cantrip.
Yep, 1 AP to do False Life.
And I am going
look how Chef Boyardee.
Oh my lord!
Right?
Perfect.
He's fabulous. I love him.
He's so much more dapper than Jalbatros.
Oh, the wings are beautiful,
aren't they? Though
artistry.
Seriously,
did anything happen to him? Okay, I'm going to point a delirium blast at the bird.
Delirium blast?
Yes.
The heck does that do? I love it. I love Karina's warlockiness. This is all stuff I've never heard of before. I feel like you've taken all the dark path stuff, is what it feels like.
Yes, and I'm very happy to do so.
But Thorn's the bad guy.
Yes. Yes, you attacked me first. By this logic, like, never mind. We'll talk about it later.
If
Right
we
now,
make
I'll
it-
talk to you about it after you're dead, Foreign.
yeah, exactly. I'll eat your brains.
And I got to worry about this bird-on-bird homicide that's taking place right now.
I know. So when you cast a spell, you gain 1 level of contamination. You ignite arcane energy stored inside the
That's
delirium
right.
element held in your hand. Hurl it toward a space in front of you, seeking with rage. It explodes into a 20-foot radius sphere of erratic psychic energy that overwhelms the minds and senses of those within. Each creature in the sphere must succeed. I am a little concerned that it would also hit John Carlos, though. Is John Carlos far enough that it's not a
No,
Carlos is way on the other side.
Professor Jabatros is in the belly of the bird. Giancarlo's down way below on the airship where it docked against the tree. So there's no one in the space other than the rock.
Okay, and it would not completely kill the professor, right? It would only because he's already passed out.
I don't know. Does it do damage?
It's a psychic damage, so I'm hoping that being passed out means that you don't necessarily.
It's intelligence save, right?
It's intelligence save, yes.
And he's considered unconscious, so he'd auto fail it,
Oh no, okay.
and
so,
it would be the equivalent of 2 failed death saves.
No, so it's not worth it. How about necrotic damage in this condition? Would that hurt the professor?
I mean, anything that's an area of effect is going to hurt the professor. If you're doing a specific target on the creature, that's damage directed at the creature, not as an area of effect.
Okay, so yeah, I'll do. I hope he doesn't have a strong con, but I'll do negative, which is very apropos for the situation. Flood of negative energy flood.
Okay. Con save?
Con save is 16. And do I need to roll to do the spell?
It's a spell, yeah. So it's a spell casting roll.
14 plus 9. So that's
23,
going to be
so you're good. That is going to be a natural 20 plus 5 is a 25. Sorry.
down.
I am critting like mad tonight. What the heck?
Seriously.
Somebody put creatine in my water.
Well, that's, I believe, still going to be half of,
I think it's half damage still, yeah.
yeah, so half of 38.
Damn, that's pretty good. It's 19 points of damage. Let me see who takes it. The spirit takes it, and they had 15 hit points left. So the spirit is no longer there to take damage, which means he does not have to make a concentration save because he did not take the damage. The spirit took it.
And all spells are two points, right? So I can't do another spell.
Well, are you out of AP?
I have one more.
So you have 1 AP left. That was a spell. And then what else did you do? You did a...
Cantrip
You
on myself.
Yeah, you have cantrips though you can still use.
Yeah, I just wanted to see how much damage I can do. Okay. Corina is going to, for once, use the one cantrip that was never useful for her, even though she really wanted it to, and do control flames. And she's going to start burning the rock's nest to try and get it to tend to its nest and leave us alone.
So we have a flame active in the nest.
And I'm going to do it around Eritrea, so he needs to deal with that.
Oh,
Distracted, I love it.
Oh, no.
I love it. Look at you using that big brain. So you put it like right in the nest next to Eritrea. Perfect.
Yeah, just enough to like make him feel like a little bit of a marshmallow. Just like a little bit.
Just a little bit of a marshmallow. All right. The nest is now on fire. That'll finish Karina's turn 4, and you are up with Melody on deck.
Okay. Foreign is going to. I'm going to try and fly into the rock's mouth because I did at least see that
Professor got
not, but he tried not to hit him. Like,
fair enough.
he made an
Fair
attempt
enough.
to not fight, and so
I'm gonna treat this like a grapple, so it's a contest.
okay.
So give me athletics or acrobatics. If you beat him, then you fly in without him taking a reaction to try to like bite you as you like fly into his mouth. Because
Okay.
he's a huge creature, so you would
Yeah.
technically be able to do this.
Okay, I'm gonna go for acrobatics,
Okay.
and
And what am I going for? Let me double
not
check.
great. That's a 10. So
That's a 10.
yeah, I rolled a 2 plus.
Oh, I'm
1.
definitely doing athletics. I have a +9 on that.
Yeah. So whatever you roll is gonna beat it. So
Yeah,
or tie it,
15.
yeah.
Well, tie would mean you're in contest.
Okay.
He gets a 24, so he's going to take an attack of opportunity on you.
Yeah, that's fine.
That is going to be an 8 plus 10 is 18.
Yeah, it hits.
Okay. He can only swallow you on a crit, so he cannot swallow you on a regular attack roll, especially on an attack of opportunity.
Even
That is 8
voluntarily.
plus
I mean,
8.
because that is what I'm trying to do.
16, 24. That's going to be 29 points of piercing damage.
Okay.
If
but
you
even-
want to allow him to swallow you, then he will swallow you.
yes. Okay.
Okay.
Yeah.
That will put you in the restrained condition
Okay.
because you're inside of his gullet. Kind of like,
Right. So I'm going in hand first
okay,
because I'm just trying to get a hand on Professor.
fair enough. I would say that was 1 AP to move up, 1 AP to try to get swallowed.
Yeah.
With your remaining 2 AP, I will say you get your hand onto Professor Jalbatross's arm inside the gullet, so you have a grip
Okay.
on him,
So my point is to cast Cure Wounds on Professor.
which is a
Like,
spell,
I'm trying to,
correct?
Yeah, I'm trying to get in to get my hand on him so I can Cure Wounds him.
Okay. I'll say you could get your hands onto him by the end of your turn, but then you would have no remaining AP to cast the spell.
Okay. All right.
So that'll finish your turn. Everybody just saw Thorn get swallowed. Melody.
Voluntarily.
Well, they don't know that.
Well, I
Melody,
mean, I flew at his mouth, so
yeah, and then they saw him attack you and swallow you. So, I mean, I leave it up to their interpretation.
I didn't attack.
Melody, you are up with Eritrea on deck.
Okay. 2 friends swallowed. Nest on fire.
It's a normal day at the Prancing
Friends
Centaur.
attacking each other. First try, I'm going to try and cast command on the bird and command hold.
All right.
Wisdom save of
He's
16.
out of legendary resistances. Go ahead and give me a casting roll.
That is an at 20.
Woohoo! So I'll go off, and I need to make a wisdom save, correct?
That's right.
Oh, I forgot to mention. Whenever you roll a natural 20 on your casting roll, it means your next spell attempt is automatically a success.
Ooh, awesome.
If you ever roll a natural 1 on your casting roll, it means your next spell attempt is an automatic failure. All right, wisdom save. That is a natural 14 plus 4 is an 18.
Do I do silvery barbs?
It's free.
Hell yeah!
It's free.
It is free, but if it doesn't work, I have 1 AP left.
Fair. Technically, you do what you did last time. Silvery barbs it twice. I mean, you just got to take that risk of a casting roll as your only risk.
In the last one, yeah.
Yeah, all right. Let me try silvery barbs.
All right, go ahead and give me a casting roll.
All right. Oh, wait.
Nope,
It's an automatic
auto
success
success.
because I'm at 20.
It was a nat 20 last time.
Oh, yeah, it's an automatic success. You are correct. 12 plus 4 is a 16.
So meets it, beats it. So he did beat it.
Come on, I'm due for a low roll. I've been rolling too good.
I know, but
Still
He
overdue
says
for a
that,
low
and
roll.
he's gonna crit this next one. You know.
the other problem is that the forest is on fire, which I'm a little concerned about.
Oh.
Well, the nest is the
The
jungle's
nest is several of my friends are in the nest. The nest is on fire. I'm in a tree. Trees are highly flammable. Famously.
famously flammable.
All right. Okay. All right. One more. Let's do one more.
Go for it. Give me a casting roll.
All right. Oh yes. 4. Okay. 4 plus 8 is a 12. I'm okay.
Yep, you're good.
Right. Silvery Barbs is a first level spell. Right?
That is a natural 6 plus 4 is a 10.
Oh yes. Okay. So they're held, which means
halt means they are stunned
From
until
halt.
their halt means they're effectively stunned until the beginning of your next turn, I believe.
it says halt on its turn. The target doesn't move and takes no action or bonus action.
Correct. So he's
Okay.
effectively stunned. Yeah.
Okay. And then if I may, as
Which
a
will
free
make
action,
it so much easier for Karina to hit.
yeah. If I may, as a free action, I'm gonna shout, "Don't attack! He's held for 6 seconds. We just need to get forward."
Karina goes, "That's all I need. Thanks."
And I fried chicken tonight.
What do you call an Eric Cochran stuffed into a rock?
Oh no.
That feels like a form of turducken, but I don't know what we call it.
it.
Era rock coken. Yeah, era rock coken.
Oh, that's
Too
okay.
soon? Too soon?
Real soon.
That'll finish Melody's turn. Era Trio, you are up. It is chaos. Both Forn and Jabaltros have been swallowed. Giancarlo is pissed. Melody just commanded it to halt. The nest is on fire. Your spiritual weapon is pressed up against the chin of Karina. This is just like good old times.
All right, I am going to fly up to the rock, and he's stunned. It's like his mouth gaping open.
Yeah, I'm going to let that fly. I think that makes sense.
Because so Foreign and Albatross are both inside of him.
Yeah, like you fly up for 1 AP. And as you look inside, it's like in a stunned stupor, like halting, just flying there. Its mouth is open. You can see the bottom of Forn's booted feet. Past where Forn is, you can see he's grabbed on to Professor Jabaltros inside.
What I'm going to do...
At this point, there's no space for you to kind of like, unfortunately, get in there. But technically, if you have a spell that says if you see your target, you can cast, you can see both the Professor and Forn. You could actually touch Forn if you needed to.
Yeah,
That's not what I wanted to do.
So I use 1 AP to get up there. I want to...
We're gonna have a party in the stomach of this rock.
Why not just? Aren't you a doctor? Can't you just kind of, extract them from?
Aren't you a doctor?
I was going to...
What?
So what I want to do... Attack roll or save.
I cast Ipecac.
So I would assume I want...
Oh, that prone position's kind of cool. It looks like you're a flying angel. It's kind of cool.
I'm going to use Bless on myself to give myself an extra
D4?
to then use presumably Strength to try to pull Thorn out of the belt.
Blesses only attack rolls and saves.
So that'd be a check.
Yeah.
Silly me. What?
Sorry.
Oh,
No. It's
But you can use guidance on yourself, right?
guidance. Yeah.
So you
Yeah,
get the
I'll use
D4 on the ability check just with guidance. Yeah.
Yes. So I use
And that's an
guidance.
AoE. So as long as you're not concentrating on anything else, your guidance that guidance effect would just automatically happen. It does not cost an AP.
Oh yeah. So, well, can I want to try to yank Thorn, who's presumably.
Yeah, give me a strength check as you try to yank him out of the gullet. You have a D4 on that roll.
So that is a 14 plus 4 is 18, minus 2 is 16.
I put the DC at a 15. So I'll say you grab onto Forn's boots. You drag Forn out like the beak. Forn, you're holding on to Professor Jalbatros. Go ahead and give me a strength check, Forn, if you would. And you do get a D4 because you're within the area of effect of his guidance aura.
Yep. Good grief. I'm rolling terrible. That's 15. 9
But the
plus
DC at
1
15,
plus
so you're
5.
good. So, yeah, I mean, had you rolled a 14, it would have been worse. So, Eritrea, as you pull Forn out, Forn pulls Jalbatros out, but now they're both like, well, Forn is not dead weight because his fly spell or fly ability was active. So technically, you're now free, no longer restrained, Forn. But Jalbatros is heavy. He's a fully armored, swole professor, a paladin, so he's, I mean, you actually have to grab onto him with both hands to keep him
I mean, I assume he's pulling me down, or dragging me out of the spell. But not fall speed, but still.
Right.
I mean, in fairness, I am a bird, so I'm like as swollen here as I am. I weigh like
bones
60
are
pounds.
not hollow. You're a humanoid bird.
You're
a creature.
But I still have 2 AP left, correct?
You do still have 2 AP left.
Cure wounds, healing word, 2nd level on Jalbatros, because he's unconscious, correct?
Nice.
Correct. Give me a 12 or higher on your casting roll.
Just got it. I got a 13.
That's the second time he's done that.
Wait, did you say you got a 3 plus 8?
Oh, shit, so I failed. Fuck.
Yep.
Math.
Oh, man. 3 plus 8 is an 11. The spell does not go off. I need a D100, please.
Let me grab mine.
Roll
Come on,
good.
chunk of cheese. Come on,
buddy.
chunk of cheese. Come on, chunk of cheese.
You're not going to believe this.
What?
I got a 100.
Ha!
Oh,
No
yeah.
way.
That's got to be like a wish spell,
Mhm.
You get 1 free casting of wish instantaneously.
So, you guys witness a tremendous surge of energy explode out from Eritrea. Mythic surge. Your spell attempt is considered successful, so go ahead and roll for healing word.
Eritrea's
And it's
failing up all the
actually
time.
healing. What's your highest level spell ability right now?
5.
And you said you cast it at level 2, correct?
I cast it at 2, yeah.
So it goes off as if it was cast at level 3 for starters. So it gets the effect of a level 3 spell.
Healing word, so 64.
Oh, wait, sorry. It's also a healing spell. All of your healing dice are maximized.
Okay. So that's just 4 plus 6, or 4 times 6 is 24, plus 9 is 33.
It would also affect any allies within 30 feet of you.
Cool.
So 4 and
Help
33 back. I guess I get 33 back, and is anyone else?
You
within
also get to choose any of your spells that are 1 level higher than your existing spell, and it automatically succeeds without any AP cost.
So I get a 6. So I get a 6th level spell. Is that what
You
you're
can
saying?
choose,
Or I
well,
get
you could choose to cast any spell above the level that you just cast. So,
above the level. I
Third
just
level, yeah.
so it could be
Third
third,
level.
it could be fourth, it could be fifth, whatever you choose to cast, it will automatically succeed. You do not need to make a spell casting roll.
Oh, this is a lot of pressure. I don't want to
Too much of a good thing.
Yeah.
Because right now you are tapped into the very raw kind of like magic of the world with this wild magic that's surging around you.
This is super fitting that he is Sarenrae as well. with this
Yeah.
whole like
Big,
failed
giant
this
glow.
failed the
Uh-oh.
cast, but luck the hell out of it with the 100 of the D100.
Yeah, redemption.
That's the most Saren Ray spellcasting ever.
Yeah.
Definitely better than Arcane Meltdown. Arcane Meltdown is if you roll a 1 through 4. If you roll Arcane Meltdown, you and creatures within 10 feet of you take 66 force plus 66 thunder damage.
Ooh.
And you cannot cast any spells until the end of your next turn.
Oh my god.
So you die, and then you die again, and then you die.
All right. Guys, I'm foreign. You're going to hate me, but this is our best bet. I'm going to cast Banishment on.
Yeah, because
creature.
the spell cast is successful. I still get my save. I do not have a very good charisma save. It's a -1 on my charisma save. That is going to be a 6 -1 is a 5. You watch as the rock is banished. No longer there.
Ooh.
You guys have a minute because Eritreo's got to concentrate up to a minute till he comes back. Because the spirit of the Archfey is tied to the rock is tied to the material plane. So you guys have a minute to try to figure out what to do before the rock reappears.
What the hell, you guys? Okay, everyone get on the ship right now. We need to leave. Are people moving?
I don't know.
Yeah, I'm getting on the ship. Yeah.
I'm going to try to be a conscientious guy and use my Thunder Screech to blow out the fire in the nest. Like, I don't want this thing just killed and ate me. I don't have anything against it, but I also don't necessarily want it coming after us because we set its home on fire.
So you put out the fire.
Okay.
Giancarlo is readying the airship. Eritrea and Melody are now on the airship.
Karina will go onto the airship.
Karina crawls out from the brambles and branches and gets on the airship as well.
Foreign is staying there.
Warren, what are you doing? We need to go.
Come on, Foreign.
Hey, I did just want to make sure.
This isn't what Artagan wanted. He wanted us to leave him alone.
Like, he's glaring at Karina.
She's glaring at him.
Yeah.
At least Karina's on the airship.
Yep. But so just to, for clarity, because I missed part of that, I got 33 total hit points back. Is that correct?
Yes.
Cool. I'm going to spend the time and go ahead and give myself my remaining lay on hands to get me to a slightly better state. What is that? I think I have 25 left, so that would get me to 58. All right. But I'm going to kind of hang out with Thorn and try to not have this confused rock try to kill us.
The rock said it's
from
down the
there.
river. The rock said it's down the river to the hamlet. I'll meet you there.
What? Why? Why are you staying behind? This doesn't make sense. Come on.
30 seconds left.
You guys can fight on the ship. Come on.
I'm not fighting him. I'm helping him with this.
Oh no, I'm saying.
He's talking
Thorn
to
and
you.
Karina.
Yeah, Thorn and Karina not on the ship.
Karina rolls her eyes, then she casts Expeditious Retreat on herself and flies away.
Foreign, will you come with us now? She's not with us.
Ship
No,
is
I'm
leaving
chasing
in
after-
15 seconds.
Okay, I'm flying after Karina.
Okay, so the airship is now taking off. Professor, are you hopping on the airship now that Foreign is
I'm
left?
staying where I am. Like I'm sticking to my guns. I'm staying where I am.
So you're going to stay in the nest and
You're going
wait
to be
for the rock
alone in the
to
nest and
reappear.
we're all going to be gone.
Yeah, but
Everyone else is
remember,
leaving.
I can fly. Yeah.
Okay, so
Okay.
Foreign
I'm
is
a
chasing. I get it, but this rock is going to continue to try to kill you.
Okay. We'll
I'm
see how
just
it
giving
goes.
you a heads up, and there's no one going to be around. So, Giancarlo, the airship, Melody and Eritrea will take off. Karina has taken off separately with Forn in chase, and Professor Jalbatros is staying in the nest.
Oh, could you? Yeah, I did manage to put the fire out, right?
Yes.
Okay.
If you put the fire out, just go, Professor.
Oh no, you're already gone, Forn.
Yeah,
You're
gone.
chasing after Karina.
I do have an
quick.
escape plan, as long as I don't die first round. But yeah, so
You do get you do have first action though, so
Yes, you are up first. This is true. All right, so I'm putting everyone else on the airship. We'll say the airship and Forn and Karina have taken off. The spiritual weapon would have followed Eritreo. Professor Jalbatros is the only one that will linger behind.
I love that. I'm just hanging upside down.
He is currently on the nest. All right, so Professor Jalbatros, it's the top of the 10th round. Wait, no, we're on 2 rounds, 10 rounds later, so it's technically the top of the 12th round. You'd be up first, and the rock has now reappeared. Because he would have reappeared at the top of the round, because it would have been the end of the 1 minute of concentration. So he's back up above you, flying, looking around, and sees you directly below him 30 feet.
All right, so I'm gonna do what I did before, just like raise my hands, like I've saved your nest. I want nothing from you. I only want the peace of my companions and myself.
Give me another persuasion check.
Where did I put my dice? Where did you go, stupid little trash can thing? There you are. Actually, that was a nat 20.
Nice.
plus
I believe. Oh, I'm sorry. For persuasion, it's a 28.
28. He will land on the nest next to you. He still looks very angry. Who is that? Oh, that's Forn. Let me get you out of there.
Hey, get out
Why are
of
you
here.
lying around, Forn? Get out of here.
Okay, you smell bad.
So I will say he doesn't respond to you. He sees the charred area of the fire. Everyone else is gone, but I am going to take us out of initiative with that persuasion and see what happens next. I think this is going to be kind of interesting, to say the least. Who giggled?
me. Of course.
Oh, okay. I'm like, who giggled?
I know what this means. Come on now. See what happens next means we roll our role plays. Our role play rolls are always bad. Like every time we're gonna learn information is when we roll the worst.
Yeah,
It's historic.
Yeah, there's a little bit of
historic
truth
for
to
our
that.
campaign.
Yeah.
Like last
I would
campaign,
be-
this campaign, either one. We roll terrible at these.
But we are very charming this campaign. Like I think
you are a little bit more charming
Yeah.
with like your hold person, your halt, your commands, and like all that stuff. That's definitely a little bit different. So, Professor, the creature settles down alongside you, and if a bird could scowl, you get the feeling that it's scowling down at you.
just want to point out. Sorry.
Big
I
eyeball
didn't
right
know.
in your face, looking at you.
Exactly, giant Marquet eyeball right in my face. I admit my companions got off on the wrong foot. We are not these people. We did not come to destroy. I apologize for them. I wish to leave you in peace and unharmed.
no one did more damage to this bird than Professor Jalbatros.
Oh, no, I did.
Well,
That's
Karina
appealing.
did a little bit, but you're right. I mean,
I
I
apologize
don't know,
for
man.
my
I think
companions.
Draconia actively shot him with like 12 bullets.
actually, I enjoy the fact that Professor just threw everybody else under the bus to kind of elevate himself in the eyes of this rock.
Mhm.
You and your
I mean, I didn't start the fight. I
companions
just finished it.
are not people that may ever return to me. I was very explicit. Be left alone and leave. None of you acknowledged that request. You are also banned from the hamlet. If If I see you there, I will kill all of you and feed you to whoever picks the bones off the jungle floor.
And he leaps up into the air and flies off.
That didn't end quite as I would have wished. Okay. I'm going to fly out to the
Chasing
airship.
down the airship. Karina, what is your fly speed when you're flying?
Fly speed is a good question. I don't necessarily know how that works. As an
Well,
air-
if you
Yes.
so, do you use a spell, an item, or what do you use as a means of flying?
Being an Aarakocra.
Being an
Oh,
Aarakocra.
that's right. So an
It's-
Aarakocra has a 60-foot fly speed, correct, Professor?
It's 50. It's 50.
50 foot. So you have a
And
50-foot
I
fly
am
speed,
using expeditious retreat as well,
which is double.
Yeah, for 10 minutes.
Yeah. So for the next 10 minutes, you're at 100 feet. So for the next 10 minutes, Foreign, what is your fly speed?
It's the spell fly. So let me. 60
I think
feet.
your duration
I have a
is
fly
an
speed
hour.
of 60 feet. It's just the ring. There's no. It wasn't
Oh, that's
uh,
right. So it's how
yeah.
many feet?
60 feet. And then I also have the cunning action, the dash action, whatever.
Well, yeah, but I'm going to assume that Karina would be doing the same thing. So I'm trying to get a feel. I mean, technically, she is now at 200 feet, and you would roughly be at 100 feet, correct? 50 feet for fly for you?
Hers is 50 feet. Mine's 60 feet.
No, but she's expeditious for the next 10 minutes. So she's double her speed on top of the ability to dash. So she's going to outpace you. And
So I can roll Zephyr Strike to try and keep up.
Zephyr Strike gives you
Zephyr Strike, move like the wind. No, never mind. It doesn't give me. It gives me extra 30 feet.
how many times can you use it though?
It's a spell. I would just have to
Ooh.
roll it.
I always thought it was a resource. So it's a spell.
Yeah.
So
Zephyr
for the
Strike
next
is a spell.
So for you to at least keep her in your visual acuity, like within visual range,
Yep.
you would have to make 10 Zephyr Strike rolls.
You have to make
Okay.
60 Zephyr Strike rolls, right?
I'm making a round a minute just to make it a little bit more.
Can I make it harder on him?
I mean,
what do you
he'll
want to
still,
do?
the max he can get is 90 feet, so he's still going to fall behind you 10 feet further
By
behind
half,
you every
yeah,
6
because
seconds.
she's going to be going at 150 feet. So she's eventually going to outpace you. No matter what you do, she's going to outpace you. And you're going to lose track of her at some point.
And if possible, I would also like to have my murder of crows just generally be a nuisance to him.
Please.
Little globules of poop landing on his face.
Yeah. Really get in his way.
So I'll say after about 5 minutes for him,
I will, if I can get, if my first dash I can get within 30 feet of her, I'm going to try and cast a spell.
get within 30 feet of her.
Yeah.
No, I'm going to say she would have had the jump on you. She would have been already out ahead of you. So I'd say 5 minutes into your pursuit, you're going to lose track of her. Karina, give me a perception check, if you would, please.
That's a 10.
10? It's all right. I put the DC at about a 10. Down below, as you look, you realize that you're gaining distance on Ford. He's falling gradually further and further back. The jungle density kind of continues to just kind of fly and flutter by you. Down below, you can see a ruined structure that is like in the foliage of the lower part of the jungle, way down below, which would be a solid 100 feet below you. Other than that, it's just continuous jungle, kind of trees and other things kind of like flying past you.
Okay, I'm gonna go there.
Okay, so you plunge down below. Foreign, give me a perception check, if you would, please. Karina, give me a stealth check, if you would please.
Ooh.
Karina, you have advantage because you are technically flying.
She has her D6 inspiration too.
You still have your D6 as well.
Yeah, it's a 16 on the perception check.
Okay.
21.
21. You have now completely lost track of Karina. You're unsure where she's disappeared to. So the question is, does the airship, after picking up Professor Jalbatros, decide to pursue Forn? Because technically Forn would still be within a reasonable amount of distance at this point.
Yeah.
That would be up to you, Professor, because Giancarlo's the pilot.
I'm going to, convince him to try to do that, but I'm also going to communicate to the crew here that we need to make this Hamlet stop fast. Like, we are doing this against the Rock's explicit wishes, but So we'll try to find Forn.
So the airship is behind you, Forn, a few hundred feet behind you.
I'm going to pick a direction and keep flying. That's a 4. Well, I'm going to fly back to the airship then.
Okay. You're like, "Oh, fly back to the airship."
I was going like I'm thinking like 1 to 5 is behind me, then just go around in a circle, and so
Right.
So I fly back to the airship.
You land back on the airship. Giancarlo, everyone's there. So
Hey,
far, you guys see no hair sign of Karina at this point.
Hey, you pink bird! I don't care that thing ate your husband. I said don't shoot it. I said don't attack it.
What do you mean don't shoot it? It ate my husband! What am I supposed to do with this?
I didn't see you jump inside his belly to pull him out.
I was rooted to the spot.
Shut
I
up
could not
right
have
now.
mounted seat.
Shut up.
You see the professors just so they're like what like anime blood above the eye, just like it's like Thorn, Giancarlo, break it up, please. Just like treating them like they're middle school students. Oh, I thought I put this behind me. Oh.
You're like middle six. Thought I put this behind us.
That bird, if that bird is an archfey, what would killing it have done?
I understand that.
What are the archfey?
I just went. I know what
What are you getting at? They're special fae.
They're all but the gods of the fae.
They're not gods.
They are all but the gods of the fae.
So,
they are the most powerful beings within the fae.
So why is that one taking the shape of a rock?
It was put in that shape. I don't believe it was taking it by choice. But D'Artagnan said, leave it alone. Has he done wrong by us yet?
You're preaching to the choir, Forn.
You're preaching to the choir. Also, he did eat me. I can't really hold.
We were attacking him. What did you expect him to do?
Well, he ate me after I tried to break off the attack with him, and yes.
But you did hit him, right?
I did after he,
right.
Tried to. But, oh God. Sorry. Just something there. I saw Ryan's post on it with his D100.
So let's go find wherever this ruin is and see if we can't find your gate and get you out of here.
Yeah, I agree.
What about Karina?
Let's let her wander. We can figure out where she is later.
We know she has reasons to be interested in a hidden archfey, right?
I mean, it's
We
been
now know.
discussed.
Yeah.
now
Oh no,
know
that
that
was Melody saying that to the group.
Gotcha.
So we now know of 3 archfey within the area. Corinna Prime,
Maybe.
The Rock,
hmm
and Artanian.
Except
And
he's not technically true polymorphed in hiding. He's an archfey, but his circumstances are a little bit different.
But we do
you
know
got-
of 3 archfey in the region.
In the gem, one's in the Hellcatch, one is obviously in the Yodelin Wilds, and the other one is using a Fey Pocket to pop in and out of the material plane to give sanctuary to Fey-based creatures, or to put people in hiding who are under threat.
And we just pissed off one.
Well,
Who?
unfortunately,
Who's we?
The collective we.
Collective we.
The royal we.
The royal we.
We are still a team, which we happen to have. We still don't have a name, do we? That's part of our mission, isn't it? Regardless, we can talk about that later.
Aaron Churro channeling some absolute Pike vibes right now.
I understand mistakes were made. There's anger amongst us, but we need to try to remain one solid team at this time. We've done really well together in the past, and we can continue to do well moving forward. Kurt or Ford, I know.
Kurt.
Just the name. It's just the name. I understand why you're upset. It is justified, but let those wounds heal.
Trail, we've been around long enough. I'll hold my anger for now.
Feel free, if you need a shoulder to lean on, to come to me. Always
need
happy
know
to let you vent.
what I need is to know the truth about Corinna.
I think that is important for us to all figure out. I agree.
Why was she replacing Corinna Prime? If what we heard of Corinna Prime is accurate, and that Corinna Prime is an archfey disguised, then who benefits from Corinna replacing Corinna Prime? If the whole point was that Corinna Prime was an archfey in hiding to begin with.
It's an extra layer of protection.
Who benefited from Kalion being replaced?
Shapeshifters.
Who benefits from Spike tracking us all down and trying to kill us all? Who
The Iron
benefited from Regina Green helping blow up half the damn Smolder Spire?
What are you driving at?
I don't want to naturally distrust a changeling, but at this point, my ability to trust Corinna is severely lacking.
You don't trust her because she's a changeling?
I don't trust her because I don't know anything about her. We don't know that anything she told us is true so far. We brought her back to life. Hell, I went to fight for her when we were fighting that bloody demon.
She's had our back the last month. You know as much about her as you know about me. What reason do you have to mistrust her except that she's a shape changer? She's a changeling. And it's not her fault.
How sure are you that we're still talking to the same Corinna?
Deep cuts.
Hmm.
Maybe it was the other Karina that got sent to the Hellcatch, and this is actually the other Karina.
Other Karina.
It's that Spider-Man meme of just all the Karinas.
Yeah.
That stupid, ugly bird that followed her around all the time. Remember the last time it was around? It's been gone for a while, hasn't it?
Yeah.
So again, how confident are we that the Corinna with us is the Corinna we started with?
I think she's been our friend a long time, so if we're asking her questions, let's do it nicely. Maybe let's not just swipe at her.
What does she benefit from? How can I phrase this? Why
I feel like Forn should cast Thought Experiment, is what I'm getting.
I cast hypothetical.
I cast hypothetical with advantage.
Foreign cast Stanford Prison Experiment.
Oh no!
Too soon.
This is unfair. He's our sniper. What are we going to do about this?
Like I said,
I know of a really handy rat that can shoot really well.
Ooh, crossbow.
Scrat.
like I said, let's find your let's find your ruins and find your planet gate and get on with it. And he like walks over and sits down next to his homunculus and just kind of like rubbing his hand on the head of it. The little like metallic like steampunk wolf thing.
Just petting the little wolf head.
Homunculus looks at you. You realize that you rubbed the timer effect by mistake, and the eyes are now counting down to an explosion.
Not right now. Not right now.
It blinks. And
Right.
the timer stops ticking down. Karina, for the briefest of moments, no one is following you. In fact, hiding down in the jungle alongside the structure, you look up to see the airship
Oh,
past you.
oh. Okay,
You
that's
too, Radar. You saw it too.
so
goes
it's
right
passed by. It's not okay. So here's a fun question that I should have probably asked when I first turned level.
9?
Actually, level 1. But
That's like 8 levels ago.
when you turned level 1?
yes. But the Raven expanded spells includes Legend Lore in the 5th level. Do I need to, in advance, put it on my list during a long rest, or is it?
Well, I mean, the flavor that Karina always brings to the table is like, I always feel like Legend Lore would be on your list.
I kind of forgot about it and recently.
Yeah.
It.
Yeah, I'm okay with it being on your list. That's fine.
Okay,
It makes
'cause
sense for you.
obsessive about collecting information.
I feel like one of these days you're going to do that creepy cast Legend Lore on yourself.
Ooh.
No, she doesn't want to know that. She wants to know. So I'll do just like a preliminary kind of perception check, and if it feels like there is nothing hiding, I will try and do Legend Lore on the ruins.
As you stand there, looking around, this place feels old. The stone is not something you'd expect to find in this area of the Odolin Wilds. The Odolin Wilds is a jungle canopy of rot and vegetation and wild creatures and animals that kind of flourish down here. This thing is made of ancient marble slabs and ancient kind of marble structure, but it looks ancient, dilapidated, severe cracks. The jungle is slowly overwhelming the structure, the vines growing into the alcoves, the windows, stairs. Go ahead and give me a perception check as you look around to see if there's any immediate threat.
That's going to be a 9.
A 9 looks perfectly safe.
Nice. Okay, that's neat. I'm good luck, Archie. I'm going to try and stay a little bit hidden still and kind of be careful with my step.
Yeah, give me a stealth check as you continue your way towards the structure.
I have the Ring of Twilight that gives me advantage. Can I use it now?
Sure, absolutely.
Man, I'm rolling very bad, but that's a 15.
15's not terrible.
It was a lot less than 15.
Oh, with your bonus, obviously.
Okay, so I'm gonna touch it and do legend lore. I think that's the fastest way to kind of gain some information.
From your vantage point, standing on the first series of cracked steps, you actually see more of those. You see more of those canisters that you remember being in the nest. There's dozens of them here. Some are tipped over and cracked open. Some are in shattered pieces and piles. A few are intact, but you can see cracks along them. And they're all these canisters with different patterns of celestial writing, but not celestial writing that Eritrea originally was familiar with. He couldn't really interpret the writing. It's almost like more of a celestial hieroglyphic than anything else, like an ancient language that maybe is celestial in origin, but doesn't really give you any insight into its true nature of the language. The structure is built almost like an observatory. These stairs that lead up to a level, and then up to this flat platform with these columns that have a dome, like an observatory dome over it. The columns are actually all in the shape of 9 different Azimir figures. And they're all kind of holding up the dome in their statue form. The dome is about 25 feet high up in the air, and these statues are holding them up, or holding up the dome. They all have that sign of being ancient and old and kind of withered and cracked. The jungle vines, you watch as a massive, snake goes slithering by you and takes no notice of you and disappears back into the canopy. You watch as some ape-like creatures kind of swing through the trees and disappear into the jungle canopy. A flock of birds come flying by and disappear as well. This place echoes when you walk around. There's a strange hollow sound kind of echoing as you reach out to touch the structure and then cast legend lore. You feel your hand on the cold marble. It is a spell, though, correct? Legend lore is a spell?
It is a spell.
Yeah, I do.
Level.
What level is it?
Level 5.
I need a 15 or higher casting spell, please. Spellcast.
So it's no, but I still have my D6 inspiration, so this might be the moment where it really comes.
This would definitely be the moment to use it.
Oh God, why am I rolling so bad? That's an 11.
Total of 11. I need you to roll D100, please.
Ooh. This is so on brand.
It really is.
It's always when you're alone stuff like this happens.
86.
Huh.
Oh, good. That shouldn't be too bad. 86 is Greater Unraveling. Choose one creature you can see and one condition affecting it, or attempt a Dispel magic on one effect. So I will allow you to hold that Dispel Magic in reserve in case something requires a Dispel Magic effect. But Legend Lore goes off. You are pulled into an image of the most beautiful structure you've ever seen. But it sits atop a collection of inverted flat rocks that are floating amongst the clouds. There are hundreds of Aasimar moving all about you. This structure is pristine. It's no longer looking decayed or dilapidated. This feels like a temple, a gathering point of Aasimar. In the very center of the domed enclosure being held up by these Aasimar statuesque figures, you see a sarcophagus. There are hundreds of Aasimar parading up these stairs and presenting gifts around the base of the sarcophagus. And there is a familiar engraving across the surface of the sarcophagus and a familiar word that you do recognize because of the unique spelling of it through your conversation with Eritrea. And that word is Davini, is at the base of the sarcophagus. And the impression of the carving on the surface of the sarcophagus is that familiar description that Eritrea offered up of what Davini looked like. This would appear to be their tomb. This would appear that Aasimar are approaching and coming up into this temple, laying down bountiful harvests, items of magic, items of wealth, as if they are offering up a kind of, what do they call it in Rome? Well, technically it's an offering. Makes sense. So they're doing this as a kind of religious offering to this temple. You watch as this very tall and elderly looking Aasimar, he strides up to the top of the taller stairs that sits like right behind where the sarcophagus is. There's like a hushed series of tones from all the people that are around the internals of the temple. I know it is difficult for us all, but without her guidance, we never would have found our home. Without her guidance, we never would have found our purpose. To be Aasimar is to be challenged by both complexity and morality. Some of us are fallen. Some of us choose to descend to other planes of existence. But for those of us that step foot from atop the celestial mount and lay our feet upon the material plane, we become wholly unique. We become understood, and we have a voice to offer up to those that we meet. Davini is the first to cast herself out and walk amongst the creatures of the material plane. And for that, we owe our sanctity to this. You watch as a crack of lightning strikes through the dome, splitting the speaker into multiple meaty parts that collapse to the ground. You watch as this shadowy visage begins to emanate from the backdrop and form itself into the structure. And the last thing you remember are people screaming, hollering in pain. The structure is shattered and cast out. And then your hand pulls away from the building structure.
Okay, I think Corina recognizes that this is a place Eritrea needs to be in. So
because of where you're standing on the structure, as you look into the domed area, there is no sarcophagus. There is no tomb. Just a blank space where the legend lore told you where that sarcophagus should have been.
I think because this is a divine entity that it seems to be kind of connected to some kind of death, Karina does feel compelled to give an offering. So she is going to... this is a bad idea, but I'll do it.
I love it when you say that.
It's...
well, it's only a real bad idea when you're by yourself.
Yeah, I guess so. Do I have anything valuable that feels like it would be a sufficient offering for the space?
I don't know. Do you have anything that you feel is valuable? Offerings are usually about what the person feels, not necessarily the true nature of its value. If it's something that you covet and cherish, maybe it has more value.
So
if
money.
Yeah, I do have that. I have 3 potential things. I have a candelabra that I've technically been carrying the entire time for mood.
True.
Not magical. It's just expensive. I have one of the jewels that... How much were the jewels worth for us to be able to carry them?
I mean, it's up to you. I mean, because your physical wealth transfers into what you would think these items would be worth that you carry around.
Yeah.
So you can put 1,000 gold diamonds, as an offering if you wanted to.
And I have my personal diary full of fan fiction about Karina Prime meeting a fairy prince and getting married.
Oh.
So, which of those 3 would be the most valuable?
I leave that up to you.
I'll go with the diary. Might as well get some use out of this thing.
Fair enough.
I'm gonna say, I'm gonna put the offering where Divini was struck, and I'm going to say, in appreciation to the love and sacrifice you have shown, here is a token representative of a love that I have known. I will put it there. I will go outside. I will prepare a teleportation circle, and while preparing it, I will use a sending stone to call Eritreo and talk about...
Yeah, but before you do that, after placing the object in the space, we'll come back to that in a minute.
Oh, this was supposed to be a quick stop.
For everybody else, following the map, eventually you guys are now slightly northwest of where the Heartmoor would be. And according to the map that you're following, you end up landing on the outskirts of these ruins. And you can easily see that most of the ruins have fully decayed into the ground, with the exception of this one particular... I should start doing this more often. That way it's easier for you guys. This one particular ruin that has a very obvious kind of gate look about it. Like it's the only thing still left intact. There are a lot of... well, the question is, do you guys land at the ruins? I should ask you that, at least.
That's what we're here for.
I would think so.
I dropped the picture of it in Discord, what it would look like.
All right.
So as you guys kind of like settle into the ruined environment, you can see ruins all around, and this is the only section that is still intact. Karina's not there, so the 4 of you, 5 of you, because Giancarlo is there, or 5 of you, give me either perception or investigation checks as you begin to kind of look around the immediate area and space.
Golly, my perception check.
Dirty 20. Dirty 20.
320.
15 on my perception check, which is
Okay.
pretty freaking bad.
I got a 13
Yeah.
perception.
13.
Ooh, actually, Giancarlo did pretty good. Let me see. Perception or investigation. He got a 21 perception, which
I am
is good
practically
because
half turkey, I can see so far.
the professor got. I'm doing these on what is least bad for it because he got a 6.
I rolled a
Man.
5 plus 10.
Whew.
Like, I'm rolling awful on perception tonight.
I would say Eritrea and Giancarlo, there's something odd about this gate. The writing, well, what languages does Giancarlo speak?
Hang on. Oh, sorry, Houdini's being a little shit. Giancarlo speaks Aarakocra, Aran, Common, Gith, and Thieves' Cant.
Okay. Eritrea, what languages do you speak?
Celestial and Common.
Celestial and Common. Neither one of you recognize the language, but it's a mixture of language and imagery. Carved into the stone are images of strange kind of like creatures that you would describe as being elemental creatures. Giancarlo does recognize a few words because he speaks Aran.
Mhm.
Some of the words on these structures are in elemental language, which is a typical Aran language that they use to communicate within elemental. It's like their common version of common if you're an air elemental or fire or water or earth elemental. There seems to be some kind of dedicated structure to elements. If the two of you share that information with the group, others can make other checks. But for now, it's kind of not looking like it. It's not looking like an active gateway, but it's kind of got potential that it is a gateway. Question is how to activate it.
Giancarlo was absolutely talking to the professor about that, especially the part about it being in Aran. Especially, they both speak that, so he can point that out to them. And can the professor do a Arcana check on it or a history check?
Sure. History, yeah, you can do history.
I'll fly up to the structure and touch it so I can identify it.
Okay.
All right, he got a 22 on history.
Ooh. 2 plus identify. Are you casting identify or ritual?
Yeah, I cast it.
Yep.
So that's a 9, so that should be fine. 9 plus 5 is 14. So yeah.
It describes itself as an elemental gateway.
Mm-hmm.
This is an inactive gate. It would appear it requires a ceremony of an offering of an element that you choose to travel to, or a plane within the elements that you choose to travel to. It then requires the consumption of a spell of Planar Shift. It then requires a sacrifice of the element that you're offering or the tuning object that you're offering to be destroyed in the ceremony, and then it appears that that's how the gateway would then become active. Thorn gets more of the specific mechanics of it.
Yeah.
Professor Jalbatros, you definitely you recognize it as a potential gateway that can get you and Giancarlo back home if you want to.
Could Giancarlo bring out the Atlas of Lost Horizons and see if he can use that as the focus or the sacrifice fort? That's pretty much.
I would say with that Arcana check and history check and with identify, the Atlas could definitely be used as a form of focus. The challenge you have is it requires a spell of planar travel, and that's a pretty powerful spell.
The book does have that, but we don't have a wizard that can attune to it.
Correct.
Yeah.
This is, Professor, I get the impression this is very much a one-way trip. Whatever sends you out of here is consumed in the process. So wouldn't be any way to get anybody else back to where you are.
Like, just kind of taking forward aside. I'm not going anywhere. I'm sending Giancarlo back home. I'll find my own way.
Oh,
Aw.
damn.
Aw.
I understand, Professor. I'm just relaying the severity of the
I kind of
action
assumed
here.
that. Okay, if I didn't explain it to you, I kind of assumed that, and if the rock catches specifically me here, but any of us, he's going to kill us. So I'm okay with that. Getting my husband back home, getting you to safety, I'm fine with that. That's fine. I would very much like to do this, send him back so that, it's not his goddamn fucking sous chef roasting my chicks.
I don't know. Y'all pretty weird, so maybe it's all right.
His sous chef is a furball. I'm pretty sure he thinks they're our eggs. He doesn't know. No, they are my colleagues who was a toucan air cooker. He is not going to have their caloric intake anywhere near right. It's going to be. It's fine. I need to send him back.
He's not one that fights with other birds and gets swallowed and.
In fairness to me, Karina attacked the rock. I kind of
Dark. Sorry.
I somewhat dashed out on instinct. When I had control of myself, I made an attempt to calm the rock. I was eventually successful.
Anybody else see that bus come by?
What's a bus? We don't have a bus.
And there went Corinna under the bus the whole time.
Just like always.
Is that some kind of like a commoner thing where they link multiple characters? I don't know whatever this bus thing is. But yes, let's not bicker and argue about who angered the rock or otherwise. We have a book, which if anyone could do any kind of wizardry, we could send him home. That's what I've wanted from this the whole time.
Artificers do have access to spells, but I'm not a wizard.
Yeah, I can do spells and stuff, but is it a really hard spell? Because I can I'm still kind of practicing.
I remember I'm a paladin too, but I picked this up when I
she's a bard. She's a paladin
But,
bard, so she's more spelly.
Yeah, it is a spell book, but given it, I'll post the text of it.
Well, what level spell is Planar Travel?
It doesn't.
They're shifted to
I'm not attuned to it because it has 3 charges or gains 3. So 1 that's studying.
If you want to level me up to 13, I could just cast Planar Shift.
It's actually one massive milestone getting away from the rock. Right?
That's what happens when you roll a
I would
D100.
say the spell itself is in the spell book.
Yeah.
I think
It
Planar
doesn't
Travel
actually list-
is a level 6 or 7 spell.
This may just be because I'm not a wizard, but it literally doesn't list them. I'm just going to copy and paste it into the chat that just says it contains the spells Arcane Gate, Dimension Door, Gate, Misty Set, Plane Shift, Teleportation Circle, and Word of Recall. And it functions as a spell.
It looks like it's 7th level conjuration.
Yes, it
It's
is.
7th level cleric spell.
Yeah. I would say that if anyone were to try to cast it from the book who's either Divine Arcane or Fey Arcane could try to cast it. Unfortunately, you would not get your spell attack modifier. You would only get your spell modifier in the attempt. So it would require a 17 or higher to cast.
I would like to try doing that with with hopefully Rimnus's blessing. So I will try doing that if you're okay with that.
Sure.
Yeah.
All right.
I'll give you a bardic. I'll be like, Professor, you're so good at spells.
Okay. Good news is I I rolled a 15. My modifier is +4, so I don't actually need it.
Okay.
That's not my
So
spell
excellent.
attack modifier. It's
So
just a
19.
+4, so that's a 19.
So I believe it's a what's the duration on planar travel? I think, or planar shift, or whatever it is. I think it's a
Like an
10
hour
minute spell.
cast.
Is it an
Is it
hour cast?
or a 10-minute cast? Hang on.
It says
10 minute-
casting time 1 action.
Oh, no, it is
maybe
one
I
action because that's how I got the genie to go away in the last.
That's right.
campaign.
Yeah, that's true.
That was such a fun night.
So yeah, it'd be an action, so it's instantaneous. You guys watch as Professor Jalbatros goes up there, pulls open the book, begins to immediately read the incantation. You watch as the gateway lights up. All of the elemental arcs begin to kind of form around it. The book is the tether, so Giancarlo has to go through with the book.
I don't think Giancarlo was a rogue and a swashbuckler. I'm assuming Giancarlo has not actually been party to any of these discussions, so he thinks that both he and the professor are going home. So,
I love it. So you're going to give him the book and have him walk through first?
Yeah, I'm literally just going to kind of pull him up front, and it's like,
Oh no.
yeah, I'll see you at home, dear. Take care of the kids, and then like literally toss him through.
No.
I love it.
Oh.
He goes, "Oh, what do you mean?"
What do you mean?
Push him through the gateway.
You
Kind
need
of
to
like
throw light in
closes.
your own face now.
Hey, before I this is can I rewind the tape 5 minutes and do a thing for Giancarlo, just to do a thing. All this is I want to say like either on the voyage over or whatever he's had a chance to talk to Four and just been like, so I will be honest with you, Monsieur Fon. I do not like you. You seem like a frankly a malodorous malcontent, but you did with my husband's wife, and that is for that you have my thanks. It's not much, but I would like to present you with this, and he just like pulls out what looks like a really kind of gross, like crumbly bit of a cookie or biscuit from his pocket. It's got like lint on it or something. And it's one of his chef treats, so it's a plus 1d8 for healing. But yeah, it's like I promise it looks better than it tastes better than it looks. No, not poisons for your species, as far as I know. I forgive the presentation. I only have so many pocket seasons.
I think I should thank you.
You should. If my husband had been killed, I would kill everyone on this ship and then myself. Well, I want to be clear about that.
That's rather dark. Look,
I mean,
you are a nice shot and all, but if you come back here, I'll kill you. Okay. Thank you for the treat.
Spicy.
Just sees Giancarlo like thumbs back with hammer on his pepper box. She's like, "Are you with me, you?"
Yeah.
Oh, for God's sake! I think that's about the time where it's like, "Honey."
It's the Quint and the guys on the boat showing their scars back at each other the whole time.
Yeah. On John.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. The gateway activates, then closes behind Giancarlo, who's got a bit of a shocked look on his face as he feels Professor Jalbatros shove him through.
Well, we're just playing everybody around here.
Was that the plan?
That was my plan. I've tied myself. I need to get home. I don't trust his sous chef with my children. I just don't. The other thing is, I'm tied to you all now. I've started this, and I will finish it. I will find another way. But I've gotten him home. That was my primary. God damn it, storyteller! You posted the French nightmare. I got him home. That's what I wanted from this. So my attention is focused here for now until we accomplish our goals here.
Karina, as you set the journal down in the middle of the dome, you go to stand up and turn around, and Davini is standing there, staring at you. You feel yourself unusually kind of frozen in place, kind of shocked to see this creature, this thing standing there. Its white mask has blood stains that are kind of like imposed on the white mask. A shock of black hair that kind of puffs out over the masks. These wings that look almost decayed but functional. And all of her white and silver armor is significantly cracked. And every time she moves, patterns of dust kind of fall off her form.
Who are you? What are you doing here?
I am a servant of the Raven Queen. I only passed here by accident and wanted to show my respect with this gift. I also know one of your past acolytes, or a connection, or somebody connected to your acolytes.
You call yourself a servant of the Raven Queen. Servant, slave, same to me.
She starts kind of circling you in kind of a predatory way, like she's examining you. You get the feeling that she's probably using detect thoughts, but she's doing like surface thoughts. So
I have my ring of shield thoughts. So
you do.
Yes, I knew it.
So you get the feeling she's attempting to kind of, and it frustrates her.
I'm going to play it off like the queen is the one who is protecting me from her, and that she does not want to fuck with the queen.
Interesting. She stops, stands there staring at you. She gets a little too close. Like, you know that feeling where 10 feet's more than enough room to have a conversation, and then someone kind of like slowly closes that gap. You could really feel her trying to get into your mind, and she's frustrated that she can't do it.
I suppose I could do it the old ways. Just rip your head open and take your thoughts. Now tell me the real reason why you're here. Who told you of this place? How did you find this place?
I did not find it. I was led by chance in the desire of the Raven Queen.
Oof. I mean, as far as you're concerned, you're speaking the truth. So, I mean, you could go with either persuasion or deception. I'll let you choose which route you're taking.
I have a +8 for both, but if I'm trying to deceive someone as somebody who I'm not, I get an advantage as an actor.
That's true. You get advantage, yeah.
So I'll go deception with that.
Okay.
So the first one is 25.
Yeah, Troy, you're taking me way back, man. Troy's chatting with us in the chat right now.
And the other one is less than 25.
She stands there as if contemplating the frustration that she can't tell if you're telling the truth or not. But she seems to accept your explanation. There's this cold kind of feeling between the two of you when she kind of like leans into your ear.
Fine, slave. Leave. And don't ever come back.
You go to look and she's already gone.
Yeah, I'm leaving.
You're like taking right off.
Oh yeah, no. Enjoy my fan fiction about Corina Prime. It's a great read. I'm sure you get
Do you, at this point, pick back up the journal and be like, it's not appreciated here? I'll leave it at someone else's temple.
I'm gonna leave it here in hopes that she will in time come to appreciate my literary genius.
Yeah, I gotcha.
And also because it's a genuine, it's somewhat genuine, and she should try.
Fair enough. Fair enough.
Also, if you guys then discover it when I'm gone, juicy.
Ooh.
So I'm going to leave. I still have my sending stone, right?
Yes, you do still have your sending stone.
And as far as
How'd you get that sending stone?
I bought it way back when, before we were going to
No, Ford gave you guys sending stones. He made them and handed them out.
With money. I remember that.
Where's your sending stones? So we have 2 pairs of sending stones now?
Yeah,
I think so, because I think there were some that were bought at the market, right? When you guys went to the goblins market, you had bought a box of sending stones.
I know for Karina, she bought a pair of
Technically, there were 2, I think. There were just 2.
Yeah, and
I made 2 and gave one to Eritrea and I think the other one to Professor.
so we were all have phones essentially. And
For me,
They only go to each other, so I don't know.
Yeah,
who
they only
has-
go to each other. It's not like there's a global wide network of sending
Who
stones.
has your other
I mean,
sending stone?
so whoever has your sending stone that you would have paired up with someone, Karina is who's going to have that stone.
It's gonna be Melody.
I figured.
So I'm gonna start a teleportation circle, which teleportation circle, I know it's gonna be my first time using it, so I only have 2 locations that I've been to, so presumably it's gonna be back home.
Correct.
Okay.
It'll be back to the Prancing Centaur, yes.
So I will start off my teleportation circle, which takes me about a minute. And close to when it's ready and I can leave, I'm going to send out to Melody. Hi, this is Karina.
Well, before you do your message to Melody, give me a casting roll, if you would,
I
please.
almost got away with it too.
Yeah, close. Close.
So that's going to be a. I'm not. Okay. That's going to be a 14.
What's the level of the spell?
It is.
Level 5.
Yeah.
So you needed a 15 or higher. Go ahead and give me a roll of D100 on the wild magic table, if you would, please.
That's a 12.
Oh, dear. Well,
We know where she is now.
do
the
you?
12 is pretty good, right?
I feel like whatever happens, there's a big beacon of energy somewhere.
Directly underneath your feet, Karina, the effect Hungry Rift takes place. A 10-foot gap rips open underneath your feet. You and anyone within 10 feet of this gap must make a strength save of 15 or higher, or be pulled into the gap and take 6d8 necrotic damage.
Do I have resistance to necrotic damage? As
I don't know. It's your character.
hey, let me check. Choice.
Well, yeah, this is actually a little different. Wild Magic, Troy. We're using the 4 AP system. We're also using Shadow Dark's spell casting system. So if they fail to,
I got a 20 on my strength saving throw.
Hey!
One.
so if they fail on their spell casting roll, there's a special D100 table they have to roll on to see what the effect is of that failure.
Damn.
So
okay.
you will take getting eaten by a portal. I will say you pull yourself out of the rift and you'll take only half damage.
How much is
So you'll take half of 22 points of necrotic damage, which is 11 points of
Oof.
necrotic damage.
Damn it.
Fortunately, the teleportation spell doesn't go off unless you want to try again.
Damn it. Okay.
Or you could just call for a ride.
I ain't doing that. I'm too proud.
Love it. Roll for pride, baby.
I'm
Only if
going.
you have rainbow dice.
That's fair.
I'm going to cantrip, or to do a. I'm going to ritual summon Phantom Steed.
Okay. A flying phantom steed?
Yes.
Okay. And you'll use that to travel back to the prancing centaur?
Technically, what I really want to do is get back and go see the Bright Queen via the teleportation.
Oh, interesting. Okay, so what's the message you send to Melody before you take off on the steed?
Well, nothing now.
Whoa.
No. Okay, I'm sorry.
Oh, you got me all worked up.
I don't
You know what? I'm
what's
gonna
up
try
right
and do
now.
the teleportation circle again. It's a bad idea, but I'm gonna do it because I really just want to get back home and go see Regina at this point.
So you're going to do the teleportation circle again?
Yeah,
You only have to
Alright.
roll like a 7 or something, right?
the chances of me failing again are so low. Okay, yeah, it's a 17 plus 9. It's
26. So you're
20
good. The teleportation circle lights up.
okay. I send you guys the location. I say, hi, this is Karina, obviously.
This is what you're saying to Melody.
Yes.
Okay.
I found a ruin that belongs to the Azimir. I met Divinian there. She is very dangerous, and I think Eritreo needs to know about this. But I trust you to decide whether or not you want to go there. Over and out.
What? What? Oh, wait. Okay, this is insane. Where are you? Can we come find you? You found a Divini temple?
I kind of give her the general direction.
Yeah.
And see you later, nerds.
What?
And then you're taking the teleportation circle back to Jrusar with the intent of then using the teleportation tower to get to the Bright Queen.
Yeah.
Okay.
I'll convey to the group. Karina says that she found a temple of Divini and that she actually saw Divini and talked to her. I don't know. She gave me the direction to this temple, but do we want to go, or does that seem like a terrible idea? Also, I think she just teleported back home. I don't know. She said later. She said later, nerds, and then she hung up. Did you not say you teleported? You just said later, nerds.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. Also,
just
she
look
called
at,
me a nerd.
We need to go. I really like to go see this temple.
Does that seem like? Do you want to see Divini?
I got her heart. So
Yeah.
could be some sort of connection there for me.
I'd like my soul bits back.
Yeah, your soul bits. That's right.
She drained some of my soul.
Oh, I forgot about that.
Yeah, Eritrea saw it, but
I'm with you guys, whatever you want to do, but this seems like just kind of walking into her trap, and she seems kind of evil, right?
Does she, or is she just creepy? I mean, it's easy to confuse creepy with evil, I guess.
Well,
She's definitely a little off, but
the vibes are rancid.
she's very important to me for obvious reasons.
I think it's important to remember what Korea has not exactly had the most wholesome, shall we say, of upbringings. yes, she did just lead us into a fight with what is essentially one of your gods, and yes, it's actively mad at me and warned me to get out of here and all that. But I do want to point out, like, I feel we do owe it to her to, at least help her if we can. But
I guess we think that
Whenever
Karina's
bus
still
would try to
there.
get back out.
I guess we think that Karina's still there.
That the Rock is upset with him.
Yeah.
Hey, didn't you pick up that cylinder thing back there? Maybe we can figure out where the cylinder goes on this. If this is the temple where that weird box container thing came from, perhaps we can take it and, I don't know, return it back to where it belongs.
I think that's an excellent idea. And the more I can find out, I know I'm supposed to be on some sort of journey to figure out who I am, and this seems like another indicator pointing me in that direction.
I'm gonna turn my homunculus into an owl just so it can sit behind you and say "hoo hoo hoo hoo" like every 5 minutes.
All right.
Out of curiosity, how long did the boon from Rimnus last? How long can I understand birds?
I would say it was meant to last for about an hour.
Okay. So, has it been roughly an hour? Can I understand with his bird?
It's probably been over an hour since the.
It's not a real. It's
I know
mechanical.
it's not real. It is mimicking it. Like,
So the four of you get back on the airship and begin to follow Karina's instructions. Karina, when you return to Jrusar, you'd be aware that the main Chandei Quorum tower that was rebuilt is where they keep the teleportation circle. So as you head up towards that tower, is there anything you want to do before heading to the Bright Queen, which would be the capital city in Wildmont, in the area of her domain known as Roshana? Or Roshana.
I would like to just get healed. So if I can get some healing.
Yeah,
potion.
you go ahead and click off the effect of a long rest before you teleport. That's fine. We'll say anytime you guys take a short rest at the Prancing Centaur, it counts as a long rest anyways. So
Okay. So that means I can. Yeah. And I just want to make sure. So I think we kind of went back and forth about it, but I have it in my inventory and I want to make sure it's not a mistake. I have potion of, or filter of love.
Yeah, you bought that.
you bought it, yeah.
Okay, good, because I have plans for it.
Oh no! Just I love it. I love this creativity.
I'm gonna go see the Bright Queen. I'm gonna be dressed very, very nicely and very like an ambassador would.
Okay.
I'm gonna see if I can get our good friend, whose name I'm blanking on, who is the gold dragon, and a good friend of mine.
Brass Dragon, Jamansa Ord.
Yes. I remember some things, but a lot of them I don't. I'm just gonna ask them if they can maybe give me a quick letter of kind of affirming my presence there and making it feel very.
Are you sure you want to do this, Karina? I have no problem affording you this opportunity. I will give you an introduction to the Bright Queen. I won't even ask your purpose for wanting to speak with her. She owes me a favor, and I owe you a favor. So that is not a problem, but you stand here without your friends, and you plan on traveling alone. Are you sure of your purpose?
I am very sure. Thank you.
They hand over the letter to you with the emblem of Ank'Harel and Jrusar on the letter. Present this to her orderly. He goes by the name of Shaneth. He is a glassblade who is responsible for her safety. I assume that you would like to speak with her in private.
I don't know if that would be necessary. Truly, I am trying to get access to one of her prisoners who knows very
I would
dangerous.
recommend a conversation in private with her then.
Thank you.
Well, good luck. I will let the teleportation circle keeper know that you're on your way.
I bow very, very deeply and get going.
Okay. Foreign, Melody, Aerotrio, and Professor Jabatros. By the way, who's piloting the airship now? Because you just gave the boot to your... Okay, Foreign is now.
Yeah,
All right.
I've got the sleight of hand and the
That's fair.
artificer.
Piloting it,
you know?
I would say give me a group survival check with advantage based on Karina's instructions. I lowered the DC because she was pretty decent about the location
Wow.
as far as descriptive.
I haven't rolled
Okay,
above
glad you
10
did
all
that,
night.
'cause-
That's the infamous PvP curse.
Yeah, that's
23.
12.
I got a
23 for Aerotrio.
I got a 23 as well with guidance from Eritrea.
Okay.
1 second, because my dice rolled all over the place, and I could not, and I did not see what the fuck they were. So,
With guidance, it's a 14.
okay, with guidance,
I have a +6 to survival, too. Yeah.
Brutal.
that's a 10.
Oh no.
That is a 7 minus 1 plus 4.
I would say between Aerotrio and Melody kind of going back and forth over the description and the directions. Eventually, it's now, most of the day is gone. It's beginning to get late in the day. It's usually, it's about a half-day journey to the Heartmoor and then a half-day back. So I would say your journey, your time with the rock, and then traveling out to the Heartmoor, coming back after visiting the ruins, I would say the sun's about to set. So the sun is definitely low in the sky. And to her credit, everything she described to everybody is pretty accurate. This large marble structure, mostly being overgrown by the jungle, it's in horrendous shape. Just you could see the dome, the columns being held up by the Azimir statues, the stairs all leading up to the dome. So her description is fairly accurate.
I would like to identify the temple.
Give me an intelligence save, if you would, please, Ford.
Okay, before I touch it. Okay.
Yep.
+4.
All right. 13. Oh, wait, I got to add my intelligence. Hang on. 14.
14. Is that with the +4?
That's with the +4. I rolled a 9.
Okay.
Man.
So as all of you guys, the airship lands near one of the set of pedestals. There's a huge marble column next to where you guys set the airship down. You watch as Foreign just kind of starts to invoke the identify spell, and he leans his hand up against one of the columns. It's almost as if he put it on a live wire of energy. He starts shaking, blood starts pouring from his nose and his ears as he takes 42 points of psychic damage.
Ooh, yikes. Melody will yank him away from the wall.
That tracks.
You reach over, you pull him away. He's still kind of shaking, wiping the blood away from his nose. It was practically impossible for you to stay in contact with the building. There is a psychic barrier here that is just overwhelming. And looking up the stairs, you can see the stairs lead up to the platform underneath the dome. You can even, coming halfway up, you can even see the book that Karina left behind in the middle of the dome structure.
I'd like to say, since we've now touched down where I think Karina is, I'm sending ascending. So it's Karina, we're here. Where are you? We're at the front of the temple?
Karina, you're currently walking through the tower door. You just got done interacting with the Magister that makes the teleportation circle active.
I'm gonna kind of whisper back so nobody hears. I got bored and went for a swim. I'm actually having a great time without you guys. Bye.
Give me a deception check.
Can I roll an insight check against her deception?
Absolutely.
All right.
Does it? I guess I'm not pretending to be anybody else, so it's just a 17.
Yeah, 17
That's still
deception.
pretty
That's
good.
still pretty good. I mean, good deceptions for all big bads are very important.
I got a 9. I did not beat it. So I'm like, oh, okay.
Yeah, as far as you
Okay.
know, she's out here swimming in the river or something.
Oh, you get the sense that maybe Corina is upset by the altercation from before,
Yeah.
wandered off into the jungle.
Okay. I'm like, I think I would reply and be like, okay, Forn just got really badly hurt touching the temple. I think we're gonna look around.
I'm gonna cast Cure Wounds on Ford.
I am gonna warn them. Davini is very dangerous. Please be careful when you approach her. I left a token of my appreciation, a token, of an
Boy, the
offering.
abuse of these limiting sending stones is just over the top.
Oh, is it not unlimited sending? How much do we
Once
get?
per day.
Oh,
It's once per day.
so I could not even have contacted her. Okay.
I wasn't
Well, no,
enjoying the
each
back
of
and
you-
forth.
each
I just
side-
didn't have the heart to interrupt. So
Each side can activate it once per day. So
yeah, so I'll say
send and reply, and the other
Yeah.
one can send and you can reply.
So I would say
Okay.
Karina started
total
the
messages.
original back and forth, and then you did the next back and forth,
Yeah.
and that would be the limit of their use during the day.
So we
Or once
can't
per day.
keep talking still, presumably.
Correct. They are not
Okay.
walkie squawkies. Correct.
Okay.
Can we just
Which
say
also
that
leads to another challenge. She would never have had enough information to share her legend lore vision that she had. So her synopsis is all you have to go with, based on her general description that she's given you about Davini.
And what's more, we now think Karina is here swimming somewhere, so we're not gonna leave without Karina.
Yeah, that's fair.
And we can't contact her
"Oh,
until tomorrow.
I could.
We wouldn't think of it now. It's fine, because you can always send sending later, but
I could always scry on her too.
that's
If
That's
we
fair.
can't find
Yeah,
her,
that's true.
Yeah.
if we're leaving here, I'll just scry to be like, I'll find out. where she is.
damn, I'm not gonna
This
look.
is-
Look, at
This
this
is
point,
such a big
Orange
betrayal.
does not trust Corinna still. And every time you're giving these descriptions of things she's saying,
Yeah.
Orin is more and more lacking
Down the
in
rabbit
his-
hole.
Yeah.
Yeah.
More and more
Airtrail,
like
give
something's
me
going
a casting roll for your Cure Wounds.
It's at a 4th level, so 14. I gotta be
14 or higher.
Oh,
Come on. No.
You got a natural 1. Not only
Why
does
did I
that
get
one
that?
fail, but any spell you attempt to cast next will fail.
Um,
Go ahead and give me a.
+8.
Go ahead and Go ahead and give me a D100 if you would, please.
18.
18.
I'm gonna die.
Time skip.
Oh,
Your initiative for the next 24 hours is automatically the lowest in the rolls.
Whatever.
oh,
that's
Hey, storyteller, question for you. While we're
Yeah.
talking about Karina, I'm asking this in my capacity as a professor. Can I do a insight or investigation with advantage, because this sounds like the kind of dumb bullshit a freshman would feed to me, like to get out of something?
I mean, you can give me an insight check based on what Melody has stated that Karina said. You still have to beat that 17 deception. So you got to get a 17 or higher to interpret that maybe it's bullshit.
Okay. I do have a inspiration if I have to, because it's like, I feel like that's going to set up his professor sense to be like,
Forn's passive insight's a 16. That's why he's still sus anyway. But
okay, I rolled exactly a 17. I have -1 in insight, but literally anything I roll with my inspiration is going to beat that.
So I would say you're suspicious of it. You doubt that she's somewhere here swimming casually.
Oh, wait a minute. No, if I did investigation, it would have been a 19. I have a +2 in that, so I apologize, but it doesn't matter.
That's fine. I mean, you get the feeling she's off doing something. She's just not being honest about what she's doing.
Melody, my dear, having been a professor, frankly, that sounds duplicitous. Shall we say? I don't trust what she's saying at all. I have no reason to believe what she said is accurate.
I think she sounded kind of mad, but I mean, I don't think she would lie to us.
No. I think you should. Okay.
I just think she had to blow off some steam.
I'm not here to cast aspersions on Korea. I'm really not.
I am.
we know, Ford. We know. You made that clear. Yes. I genuinely just want to assist her in her quest as she has helped me on mine. What she said, frankly, doesn't sound right. I built up something of a knowledge base about these things just as a professor. She seems rather like an undergrad with looking for excuses to get out of things at the moment.
Hey, what is her quest, by the way?
She wants to help Karina.
We did.
Yeah, it's to help her.
So what's her quest?
I mean, Karina's still kind of in trouble, right?
Is she? She's safe in
so.
Rockhaven.
For now.
She's safe with safe people in Rockhaven. So what actually is Karina's quest right now?
But we can talk to her when we meet up with her. I just don't think we need to shout at her. You know, Karina's reaction to being told what to do is to do something else.
You know, I'd believe that if she wasn't following the Raven Queen.
The most good of all the death gods? Okay.
The Raven Queen's, I mean, she's not like evil, right?
She's not. My point is she follows the Raven Queen. She listens.
Uh-huh.
So I just want to sidle up to Eritrea because I don't really know anything about Fate of It. It's like, is that bad? Is it untoward, uncouth? To follow the Raven Queen, what does that mean?
Well, it's not the nicest of the, kind of powerful celestial type creatures.
I think until I started this thing, they were kind of theoretical. Like, is a nice celestial creature even really a thing, or are they just incomprehensibly vast and we fit into their schemes in ways that are fundamentally unknowable if they are not, in fact, actively hostile?
I wouldn't like to believe that, considering who I am.
Okay. I want a question.
It's a fair
one. That was great.
De facto servant of a literal giant eagle. The god of giant eagles has very little to do with the sentient creatures. I don't even know what's going on with that. So I'll take your word for it on this, by the way.
As the four of you linger on the stairs of this ancient temple, another individual steps through a door and into a teleportation circle. And that's where we're going to finish tonight.
No.
Talk about splitting the party.
The drama.
Awesome.
Why does everybody hate the Raven Queen?
I don't think anyone hates the Raven Queen.
I don't hate the Raven
she's
Queen. I don't
neutral.
trust that she has the living's best interest in mind.
That's fair. She is a goddess of the threshold of death, so that does kind of make sense. Everyone else, thank you for hanging out. Good to see you again, Troy. Thanks for hanging out. Troy has played in a couple of my professional GM tables. Really fun, great player. We played together for years. Good to hear and see he's doing well. You guys go ahead and linger so we can look at the schedule. Everyone else, be safe, be kind, and don't forget, play a game. We'll see y'all next week. Good night, everybody. See, I even had the button ready to go.